You want sports? We got sports for you right here, Woodward Sport.
I'm never late. I'm always on time.
Oh.
When have I ever watched him?
I want wings and pizza.
Is wings and pizza?
I want wings and pizza.
Yeah. I played with that gorilla. You hear me?
Okay. You have a Tesla. You float here.
What up, dope? Glad you can join us here on a WAP Wednesday.
On a WAP. What up, though, Wednesdays?
WAP
Love
Wednesdays.
I could go for some WAP right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Breakfast of Champions.
I love when he says
Yeah,
it.
my diet is so bad. I had some WAP before I got into work today. Yeah, man, wings and pizza. My diet is so terrible.
11 o'clock in the morning. Think about that. Just a giant pizza sitting up here.
I did. I had
nice
some
plate of wings.
You know, I literally had wings. I didn't have the pizza, but I had some collard wings. So I tried this new spot yesterday called. I'm not going to say their names because they have to pay for
no free promos.
No free promo. But they had some wings called collard wings, like cauliflower. And so I ordered them, and they were surprisingly delicious. Like, I got the lemon pepper ones, and I got the honey barbecue.
Ooh, lemon pepper sounds good.
Yeah, I did, and they were delicious. I said, oh, okay, these are kind of, I got a new little spot now. So, yeah. Collard wings. Can never go wrong.
Spicy garlic.
Ooh.
And then I got the fries.
I'll take my chicken wings, thank you.
And then they had the fries, though, and I got 2 orders of fries. I did the Cajun fries. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had, and then they had like this, garlic parmesan fry as well, and I got that too, and that was fire. That was my favorite one.
This is porn right now.
And I'm a sauce guy, so you know I got like 3 or 4 sauces. All right, here we go. What's up, Fish?
Thanks for that. Joique, speaking of food, you're not eating on the air. That's a good achievement. Let's clap it up for that.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
You know, one of my barbecue buddies actually said, "Calla wings are good, Sean." Yep, even I said it.
Yeah.
All right, so if one of my carnivore crew says that, I'd probably have to try it.
Yeah.
See, if it was just Joique, I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You know, whatever. Nobody cares what Joique has to say.
No, I mean, but you're not a carnivore. If one of my carnivore...
I was a carnivore for 32 years.
Right.
Yeah, but you don't... Thank you. And Jenna, thank you for the kind words. Thank you.
Breakfast of Champions.
Jenna, we missed you yesterday. You and our family and our thoughts and prayers. Thank you.
Double stuff. Wow.
Shut up. I'm literally going to murder you.
Oh, even the butcher's saying, I agree, they're good wings.
Oh, man.
Art, I guess we're trying Calla wings. Are you in?
Yeah. I'm going to order some for the office.
I'll get you some, Art.
Actually, on our next break, I'm going to order some for the office.
I'm excited. Yeah.
WAP Wednesday.
Okay,
WAP Wednesday.
That sounds good. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
And they'll deliver. You can Uber that here?
Yeah, I'm going to Uber.
Sean, get on camera.
No, I don't
You
want
can
to.
Uber everything.
Yeah.
No.
He's
no,
looking
listen,
over.
like, Chad will understand. Chad
No, he
will
won't.
understand.
Yeah.
Yes, he
No,
will.
he won't.
I will
Stay
talk
on
to
camera.
Chad and I'll say, Chad, this was
I would say,
a momentous occasion. Joique was offering to buy for us.
No.
So
Listen.
that transcends everything.
Well,
let's
thanks,
get
I
back
just
to this
lost lunch.
conversation.
Hey,
Yeah.
No, watch this. No. Now, when we came in here yesterday, Kennedy, how was it in here yesterday? How was the show yesterday to you?
Fun.
It was fun.
Until you started making fun of me, but instead of calling me your favorite, you call me out for things that were said.
Things
On
I was saying.
accident?
I didn't call you out. I just brought it to your attention.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
all.
So are you
And
saying it was fun because I wasn't here?
No, that's not what I'm
No.
saying. Because it was a good show. How was the energy on Monday when you first got in here?
On Monday.
Sean, how was the energy when you got in here on Monday?
I don't remember.
All right. How was the
It's
energy?
always dead without you.
No, it wasn't dead yesterday.
No.
When I walked in here this morning, it was like it was dead in
Oh.
here.
I've never.
I've never heard it that quiet.
It was
in
almost
here.
Do you want me to tell you why?
I know why.
Okay.
I know exactly why.
I'm going to say it anyway.
I'm going to say it anyway.
Okay, you go ahead first.
Okay, so I come into the office, and Chad is walking up and down the aisle in there looking for his decal for whatever, I don't know. And then I come in, and then Art is just walking around really quiet, not talking too much, just doing his job. And Joique, can you look off camera? Can you lean to the right? He's walking, talking with a low voice, and I'm like, Art, what's wrong with you? Oh, I'm fine. And I realized, oh, Chad's in here, and it's just, what is it, Art? Does Chad just suck all the energy out of the room? Or like, what is it? What's going on?
Corey's got some breaking news. Go ahead, Corey.
Hello, Corey with a K.
What's up?
What a segue. As you guys know, today is the big schedule release, and more leaks keep on coming. We already know that the Lions are going to play the San Francisco 49ers week 1.
Mm-hmm.
We know they're going to play the Bears on Thanksgiving. Now we know who the Lions are going to play week 2. They will be traveling to Green Bay to play the Packers on Monday Night Football.
Whoa. So are they hosting San Francisco then with the schedule leak? Are they hosting San Francisco?
They're hosting San Francisco.
Perfect.
Hey.
Yes, they will.
I love schedule day. I've said that before. I'm serious. I turn into a little kid. I really do. And much like Corey said, a lot of the things that I do when I look at the schedule. All right, so where's the home opener? Or who's the home opener,
San
as it
Fran
were?
right there. San
Who are
Fran.
they playing on Thanksgiving? And are they on any other Sunday night
Now, I'm going to
game,
tell you right now, the
Monday
only
night
3
game,
games,
etc.?
when I play, the 3 games that I will always look forward to looking at is the opener,
Yep.
the Thanksgiving game,
Yep.
and then the very last game of the season.
Oh, the very last game.
And the
huh?
very last game of the season. You know why?
Why?
Because I want to make sure we don't have Green Bay at Green Bay. And they do it. They used to do it to us every year. We will have
Boy, it
Green
seemed
Bay.
like that way. You guys were in
It just seemed that
in
way.
December at effing, and when you finally beat them in Green Bay, you know when it was?
It was
October.
Some good weather.
Yeah, that's what I'm
good weather
talking
out there.
about. No, I love this. Like, seriously, I turned into a little kid. I was talking about it weeks ago. Scheduled day is today. Contrary to reports, I think Corey showed me a tweet. Burkett said that everybody thought that the Broncos game was going to be the last game of the year. That whole AFC, NFC Week 17 thing. According to Burkett, that's not the case. In a tweet that he showed me, that's going to be Week 14. Now, why do people like me go crazy about this? I don't know. I really don't. But I think it's a vestige of youth, to be honest with you. I love looking at the schedule and kind of planning out. And Joique, you know, for me, you know this better than anybody. A lot of times, especially when I was doing either the TV pregame show or the radio pregame show, and sometimes both of them, a lot of times I have to find out, am I traveling with Wayne State and what time am I going to get back? Because sometimes you take that road trip and you get back 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, then I have to be on TV 4 hours later. And you're kind of a zombie.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about that this year. That makes me happy.
don't.
That makes me very. I don't want to do any of it anymore. Thank you anyway. I had a blast doing it. I told you, I want to go down there. I want to go down there like a fan again. I'll go cover the game and everything,
Yeah.
whatever you need, whether it be for Woodward or wherever else I
probably be for
hang my
Woodward.
hat.
It'd probably be
But
for Woodward.
You know what, Joique? Like, honestly, you know what? Like we talked about a couple weeks ago, and I don't want to I want to go hang out with Joique down at Eastern Market and go see some of my boys that are tailgating down there, and I know even a couple more boys are going to be
Speaking
coming
of
up there.
tailgating and going to the game,
Yes.
are we doing a teaser yet? Are we doing a teaser yet, Art?
Wait on it.
Let's wait.
Yep.
Professional.
Art, what is wrong with you today?
I'm busy, man.
I can tell you exactly what's wrong.
What's the difference between yesterday and today?
Give Art some seconds. He got 49
Can I
jobs.
give you the analogy? I'm going to give you an analogy of when
He
you
got
were a
killed
kid.
this morning for his Coney review place. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate. Just give him some
Okay,
slack.
so
That's over now.
My
Stop
mom
living
would
in the
do this
past.
thing. We all knew that my dad got home at about 4:25 in the afternoon. You could set your watch to it, okay? And my mom would do this thing. If I was having a rough day with my brothers, she would yell, "Go to your room and wait for your father to get home." That was a fate worse than death. It was like being on death row. It really was. Because what happens is, it's maybe 3:45, and my brothers and I head to our rooms, and those two shared a room. I was the oldest, so I had my own room.
You got your own room?
And you hear your dad come in, and you hear him walking around, and you hear in the kitchen, and then you hear that slow walk going down the hall. And and at that point in time, I'm saying, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Sean, did you used to get whoopings when you were a kid?
Heck yeah, you kidding me?
What was the fun? What was one whooping you remember growing up? One. Give me one.
There were a lot.
Give me one. There's always one memorable one that you'll never forget. There's always one.
No, there were a few. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, but which one? But which one?
No, I'll leave it at that.
I only ever had one.
I'll pass. How's that?
I remember my dad was trying to whip me, and I was running around the house, and he couldn't catch me, and then he chased me back into my room, and I was caught in the corner. I was a mouse. I was caught in the corner. So you know what I did?
What?
I hid under my bed, and he was trying to grab me under the bed, and I was hitting his hand. It got to a point he just saw a laugh and said, I can't. Left me alone.
Dad was walking around the office today, and that's why Art just settled in his room. He was the smart guy. Keep your head down. And then Fish got it today. It was Dad came and had a one-on-one with Fish today. Fish, you handled it well, though. I'm proud of you. Because it was a teachable moment. It wasn't fire and brimstone. Mm-hmm. It was a teachable moment, and you handled it well.
Mm. But he had
just trying to work on it.
He had Grandpa Sean for backup.
Yeah.
Right, Joique?
You're right.
I was helping.
So the whole time, he's getting that pops talk from Chad. Now, so it's two different approaches you can have, right? There's two different approaches. You got Chad approach, and then you got Sean's approach. Mm-hmm. And I would compare the two to a Jim Schwartz and then a Jim Caldwell. That's how I would compare a Jim Schwartz and a Jim. So Chad would be Jim Schwartz, and Sean would be Jim Caldwell. You have Chad, and then you have Sean come in. Well, this is a teachable.
This is a teachable moment. You're doing such a great job.
You're doing a great job. This is how we do it in the business. This is a learning moment for you.
Hey, speaking of teachable moments,
hold on.
No, we have to get a break. My new job is to tell you when we're going to break. Speaking of teachable moments, can you teach us about Northwestern?
If I mess up, I want to get yelled at. If I did something bad, Chad, yell at me.
What was coming to you next? Just hold off.
Teachable moments. Teach us about Northwestern Tech.
All right, Northwestern Tech. Start a new career in a career that is always essential. The heating and cooling industry. Learn more today by visiting northwesterntech.edu. And Art, if you ever interrupt me like that again, you'll get another job at Northwestern Tech.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And at Hall Financial, we treat our clients like family. And our number one priority is giving each of our clients 5-star service. Our passion for 5-star service, combined with our expertise, allows us to find the best possible solution for refinancing your home loan. We take the time to focus on both the individual and the numbers. We're going to walk you through the process and close your loan in half the time of our competition. Go to davidhallmortgage.com today.
That was so awesome. If you guys Art was like, Chad is here, and I'm doing my job to the second.
And I'm not getting yelled at for anyone today. I'm not getting yelled at for anyone. Oh, my God.
I am willing to take the wrath of Joique, because the wrath of Joique is far less than the wrath of Chad.
Yeah.
And Art made his decision. And Art, I stand by your decision.
Art,
I support you.
Yeah, stand by me in a couple months when I need a new gig. Let's keep the show going. Come on.
Look at Art,
dude. I'm not getting it again.
You are so not making the show fun.
Good.
You are so not making the show fun.
How
about this? Just turn his mic off if he's going to be like that. Just
Sounds
turn
great.
it off.
We have a visitor in our studio today. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she does here, but she has this look on her face right now.
She's new.
Get me the hell out of here. You people are nuts.
We're sorry.
You are seeing the dysfunction right now. You're getting an up close and personal look at the dysfunction.
Come on up here. Come show the world your face.
Yes, come on up.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to appropriately meet you and
We'll
everything.
let Kennedy introduce her. You just stand right close to me.
Come take Joique's mic.
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself.
Say hi.
Hi, I'm Paige. I'm an intern here. I started on Monday.
You started on Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Paige, it's nice to meet you.
Pleasure
Sorry
to
I didn't
meet
get
you.
a chance to introduce me. No, you stand up.
She came later on Monday.
Did you take a couple of shots before you came in today?
No, I lose my voice very easily, I just it's
You
a
picked the
little
right
raspy.
business.
But I have a raspy voice naturally.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna get you some tea. Okay. Some lime, some
Go to
ginger.
Birmingham roast.
Paige, come back. No.
Yeah.
Are you embarrassed right now?
Are you
No,
shy?
I'm not
Are
embarrassed.
you-
I don't know what you guys want from me here.
No,
No,
we're just talking to you. We're
just
having
talk- we're just having
conversation.
conversation.
So what do you want to do in the business?
I go to Central Michigan.
Okay.
So I'm studying broadcasting. I want to do anything in news. I'm only a sophomore, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do.
Good delivery.
Yeah, take
I'm
your
hearing
time.
your delivery. That's, I'm not quite sure. You did the dramatic pause for effect. I'm telling you, your professor's going to be
Pro.
very proud of you. No, seriously, if we can help you out in any way, I just felt sorry for you because you're sitting there and
Yeah.
you're watching all this dysfunction going on,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're really nice people. We're not like.
I can tell. I
And,
can
and
tell.
like if
we're
you ever
very
need anything,
dysfunctional,
come talk to Grandpa. Grandpa will take care of you. all right?
Yeah.
I'm the
Watch out.
nice one. Just stay away from everybody
Yeah.
else.
I'm nice.
Okay?
Hey,
Kennedy's nice too.
Kenny get
Yeah.
ready for hot girl summer. I'm usually the guy who knows the guy. Fish is the nice, fiery guy who tries to go outside of his character a little bit. And Art is just a scared little puppy.
Oh.
Scared little pup.
Arthur's so
We
nice.
love Art.
We love Art, though.
Arthur
You're the
is a
best, Art.
very nice
Yeah.
human being.
And he
Give it
don't
up for
stick.
Art, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it up for Art.
He don't stick.
Paige, what area are you from? Do you mind me asking?
Walled Lake.
Okay, well, outstanding. Did you
Walled
go to
Lake High
Western or
School, too?
Central?
I went to Central.
Okay, outstanding.
West Side.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Walled Lake Central.
Good for you. Well, anything we can help you with, welcome aboard. I felt
to the
badly.
Thank you.
You had to watch everything behind the scenes, so we wanted to introduce you to everybody and to ourselves. So
So she even has she has her own mic now. So
All right.
throughout this show, if you want to chime in, just hop up here and get your own
did you
camera.
see?
Just
She
your own
even did.
personal
She
mic.
even did that.
She did
You've done some practice up there at Central Michigan, haven't you, young lady?
I do.
I
see it?
saw that. I
You
saw
saw
that flip.
Yeah, I saw it. Okay.
Can you give us a delivery for something?
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a delivery. Just say, hey, this is Paige. I'm new at Woodward Sports, and you're watching Woodward Sports.
And you're watching
Baligian
Woodward
Bell.
Sports.
Watching Baligian the Bell. This is Baligian the Bell. Yeah, Woodward Sports watching Baligian the Bell.
Yeah, go.
Yep. Baligian the
Hi,
Bell.
my name is Paige. I'm a new intern here, and I'm.
We're making you nervous.
Take two.
Okay, so
Take
so,
two.
So hold on. My name is Paige.
My name is Paige.
My name is Paige. I'm from Central Michigan.
From Michigan.
You're watching Woodward Sports.
You're watching Woodward.
No, I'm here on Woodward Sports. Watching
I'm here on
Baligian-
Woodward Sports. You guys are watching Woodward Sports.
I'm here on Woodward
It's
Sports.
Baligian and Bell.
Watching Baligian the Bell.
Watching Baligian the Bell.
Okay, you got
Okay.
it? Here we go.
All right, 3, 2.
Hi, my name is Paige. I go to Central Michigan University. I'm here on Woodward Sports, and I'm on Baligian the Bell.
Good job. There we
Something,
go.
something like that.
Not bad. That wasn't
Close
bad.
enough.
That wasn't bad. Okay,
Fox
good
2,
job.
there you go. There's your next reporter. Absolutely. No
Yeah.
doubt about it.
There we go. Anyway.
Paige,
all right.
best of luck.
All right, Paige, get out of here.
I'm going.
Get out of
All
here.
right, Paige, get out of here.
Here we go.
Fish and Paige, the power couple. Yeah. I'm down. I'm down.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
Was that on the screen? Was that on the screen?
We don't put comments up from Woodward because then we're talking to ourselves and it looks really weird.
You are so professional today, and it bothers me, Art.
It bothers me.
Really. I want Art back. Chad, I want Art back.
Well, we gotta
Give
wait.
me back my Art.
We gotta wait for Chad to leave. He gotta go back to Florida before we get the regular Art back. I guess he's acting outside his
Oh,
character.
give Art a break. Give Art a
I'm
break.
not giving Art nothing.
Oh,
Art.
okay.
Speaking of giving breaks, let's talk about the line schedule.
Yes. Yes.
We already talked about the line schedule.
We
You wanna
brought
keep
it
talking
up,
about it?
but
Want to keep talking about it, Art?
Yeah, the second segment. Would you rather have Kool-Aid or Scotch while watching the
No, can I tell you something though?
I'll take Kool-Aid.
Doesn't it mean more? At least to me, it means more to me when the Lions play the Packers or the Bears on Thanksgiving. It just
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Not the
It's a
Vikings.
double whammy. It's a double whammy.
Not the Vikings. It's honestly it's the Packers or the Bears. And for
Why?
me, I hate the Bears, so it does mean more. Yeah, it means more.
And why the Packers?
Because I hate the Packers too, but
What
I don't
about
hate
the
the
Vikings?
Packers like I hate the Bears.
All right,
You
hate
know
the
why I
Vikings.
hate the Packers?
Yeah.
And you know why I hate the Bears. Do you want me to explain it to you again?
You hate the
'Cause we
Packers because
lose.
you respect Aaron Rodgers so much.
Because those guys have done things, and in the Packers' case, multiple times in my lifetime that I dream of. That's why. And the Vikings can go to hell because they haven't won dick. So that's why. You broke me down. That's exactly why. I don't care about the Vikings. I don't envy the Vikings. All of that. The Bears have won a Super Bowl, and they still talk about it incessantly.
like it was yesterday
And
or
it's
something.
35 years. Like,
Yes.
that's like 2 Kennedys. 2 Kennedys ago, you won the Super Bowl. Okay? And the Packers have done it twice. So, yes, it means more on Thanksgiving when they play those 2 teams.
Yeah.
And it means even more if they beat them. Oh, my gosh. I'm just ecstatic all day.
No.
And I will eat an extra pound of turkey.
I was kind of upset because I wanted to have my stint here as a Lion to be that we never lost a Thanksgiving game. I really wanted that for me when I was here because
That'd
that's
have been cool.
Right, it would have been cool. But we lost my very first one, 2012, to who was it?
That was the
Texans.
famous throw the flag game. He challenged, and there was no reason to.
The
Just
Texans.
great coaching. Just
The
what
Texans
a wonderful
The
coach.
Texan game.
Jim, why'd you throw the flag? Well, I knew I'd be penalized, but I had to throw the flag anyway. You sure showed him,
Yep.
moron. I know you guys all wanted to
Relax.
say it. I'll say it for you.
So you going Jim Schwartz on Jim Schwartz right now? I thought you was
Yeah,
Jim
I
Caldwell.
did kind of. All right,
Jim
all right.
Caldwell. I'll take that.
All
back.
right, let me try Jim Caldwell.
Yes.
Jim, you knew
You know
something
what's-
bad was going to happen?
You know what's funny?
What's that?
So we had a game where we had a similar play happen, and I saw Coach Caldwell reaching for the red flag, and I was watching him and I probably was
Like an old Western?
I was arm's length away.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was going to throw it, but he had his hand. He had grabbed it, and I ran down there. I said, "Coach, I don't think we got to throw the red flag, right?" He said, "No." He said, "No, I'm not going to throw it, but just in case they try to do something crazy, I'm gonna be ready for it." I said, "Oh, okay, Coach, all right." And he kind of looked at me and kind of gave me that smirk.
I mean, he
like,
showed restraint?
yeah, and so
Kind of helps
it's-
with a coach.
Yeah, so no, that
What's
so
that like?
almost happened twice for me in my career. Ooh.
Yeah,
would've
I'm
been
excited. Joique, what's it like for you? Is like a former player? I mean, seriously. I mean, because you're always going to be down with the Lions. That's just the way it is.
When you talking when that happened?
Yeah, like when the schedule comes out tonight. I mean, is it something that you still like? All right, 8:00 at night. I'm going to be at the Tiger game. More on that in a little bit. But honest to God, at 8:00, I'll be on my phone. I can't wait for the schedule to come out.
No,
it doesn't mean anything to you.
no,
I'm a nerd.
not
You
at
guys
all.
already knew that.
Oh,
But I'm a nerd.
the thing is, you're gonna play your rivals twice a year, so that's 6 games right there, and then whoever falls in. I mean, whoever falls in, they fall in. So I mean, I
Right.
never looked at it and was like, "Oh, I want to play these guys this year." Whoever we got, this is who we got. That's what it was to me. Anybody can get it.
Comments from Fish.
Anybody can get it.
Comments from Fish in a moment.
You like-
Some more stuff on the Lions schedule. An interesting point was brought up, and to which point my answer is, please. We'll explain it when we come back. Joique Bell, Kennedy Broadwell, Sean Baligian, Paige the Intern, Fish the Intern. That guy in the booth isn't Art, but I'm glad you could join us here on Woodward Sports.
Hey guys, I'm D-Mac.
Hey guys, I'm Pilar.
That was a little slow.
All right.
Hi, I'm D-Mac.
I wasn't ready. I was doing this.
Hi, I'm D-Mac.
Hey, I'm Pilar.
I'm Maz. You're lit. Hi, I'm D-Mac.
I'm Pilar.
I'm Maz. We suck.
You suck.
Catch us Monday to Friday, 3 to 5.
Every day, right here on the hook.
On Woodward Sports Network.
Ridge Street Exchange, downtown Fenton. I'm trying to find me a shirt. Ooh, look at these swimming shorts. What are you doing over there, Stick?
I'm trying to find me a drink. Ooh, look at these bonfire bitters.
Ready for summer.
Let's go.
All right, welcome back in. Art, by the way, my buddy Mike, Mike, Smoke Show Mike.
We know Smoke Show Mike.
Smoke Show Mike. I like Mike.
We are
Bring in
doing
the
the
tofu.
Smoke Show today, but Mike said, Art, I will bring you a treat today. Hang in there, friend. A snack is on the way.
Appreciate
Wait,
you,
can
Mike.
he bring
Mike's
me
a good
tofu?
human being.
Mike, the tofu.
I have a feeling that Dave, by the way, Dave always brings Joique a treat.
Yeah.
Kennedy's the same way. Kennedy is a non-carnivore.
The vegans of the office.
Yeah, so
I'm vegetarian, by the way.
whatever,
he switched up on
whatever
me.
you can do. All right, so Kennedy does such a great job sending out our prep sheet the night before and everything.
That we follow sometimes.
We follow all the time, but we don't get all of it.
Kennedy said, according to Pro Football Network, the Lions have a top 10 toughest schedule.
Yep.
Okay? There's 2 things that come to mind. First of all, the most important thing to me is good. Good.
Why? I said the same
And you
thing
know
last
why.
night. We want that high draft
I
pick.
want that high pick, baby. You're not going to be good anyway. So if you're going to suck,
suck it up, baby.
Suck. Reinvent suck. As a matter of fact, this draft simulator that I'm addicted to has the Lions as the #1 pick next year. Come on, baby. Let's go. That way the Lions have 2 picks, one probably in the late 20s, the other one at #1. Yes, you're building.
I don't think it's going to be late 20s.
Well, I think the Rams are going to be pretty good. 26, 27, 28, something like that. All right. Then the second thing is, and this is one thing that I've learned in this new National Football League, okay? This is just one man's observation, all right?
Mm-hmm.
The NFL has become a lot less predictable in recent years. And what I mean by that is this.
The usual suspects, huh?
Yeah, what I mean by that is this. You have the usual suspects who are always going to be the usual suspects. Maybe somebody drops down one year, right? Maybe it's Baltimore drops down. Maybe it's
the
Pittsburgh.
Patriots.
But yeah, maybe it's the Patriots, like the Patriots did last year. But then there's always a replacement team. There always is whoa, nobody expected this team to be so good last year. How did this happen?
Who is this?
No, just in general. In general, there's always a replacement team.
What was that team last year? Was it Miami?
Somebody who surprised. Well, Miami and Arizona both were this close to making the playoffs. They're 10-win teams, right? So that's one thing. And conversely, the flip side to that is there's always the team that everybody thought was going to be pretty good that wasn't pretty good. New England Patriots took a big step back last year. People knew that they'd take a step back. They lost their quarterback, a guy named Tom Brady. Maybe you've heard of him.
But not like that.
But not like that. They just weren't a good team, and couldn't get a whole heck of a lot going offensively.
And that's
so. When people do these preseason prognostications, in my humble opinion, I think one thing that we fail to take into consideration is how the league has become like that. It's become an elevator is the analogy that I always use.
Yeah.
Another thing that people don't take into consideration, and you've lived this, the any given Sunday mantra.
That's true.
It's 100% true.
You know why that's true? Because no matter how we look at a team, right? We can look at a Jacksonville, we can look at a New York Jets, we can look at the Bills, but the Bills were really good last year. But
why were the Bills really good last year?
Because of this quarterback called Josh Allen. You might have heard of him. Anyway, so you have all these teams, right? And you have these teams that might not have good records, but they have, you got to think this is the NFL. So these are the top athletes in the world in their profession.
Yep.
And they made a team.
Yep.
And so that one Sunday, they might just say, hey, this is our time. Similar to, what was your favorite year the Red Wings won? When they had a bunch of college kids playing against the Russians.
Oh, are you talking about Miracle on Ice?
Yes.
1980, Miracle on Ice, yep.
And so when that happened, how did that make you feel?
It was unbelievable.
And did you ever think that would happen?
Never in a million years.
But what happened that particular night?
Exactly what their coach said. Exactly.
They'll beat us 9 out of 10 times, but this night, this is ours.
Yep.
And so you have teams like that in the NFL that say, you know what, we might have stuck these other weeks, and we might not have made the playoffs, but guess what? We don't have anything to lose. And there's nothing more dangerous than a man who has nothing to lose.
Sometimes really good teams just have a stinker.
Bars.
How many times have we seen that during the Brady and Belichick era, where they had really? I'll give you a perfect example. I believe it was the last Super Bowl they won together, right?
Hold on, who is this?
Brady and Belichick. They came in here on that Monday night and looked like absolute shit. Against Matt Patricia's Lions. Do you remember that? It was a Sunday night game, right? Sunday night? They were terrible. They couldn't do a damn thing against Patricia's Lions. And we're sitting there going, whoa, what a strange thing this is, especially after we watched the Jets come in here and pound them. 2018. 2018.
Did we still lose?
No, they beat the Patriots, and the Patriots ended up winning the Super Bowl that year. So and that Lions team sucked. That was a bad football team. Now, in part because if you remember, Matthew Stafford got injured, but I think you understand the point. It's like that happens to even good teams. It happens to Bill Belichick. It happens to Tom Brady and everything. So we'll see. As somebody from Woodward Sports said, fun fact, the Super Bowl champion Bucks have the 29th easiest schedule. I'm not going to read too much into that, though, because of the reasons we just stated.
Yeah.
Seriously.
What we think we know in May is not what we know in October, and not what we know. You know what? I got a perfect example for you. And this was one of our first shows, and Atomic Dog was in here. Adam, okay?
Yeah.
We were talking about the Steelers. And at the time, the Steelers were unbeaten. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And Adam and I were sitting here going, they're not good. This isn't a good team. This is a mirage. Do you remember that? It was like, Adam, do you remember that? It was literally our first show. Adam and I are sitting here going, guys, I don't know what to tell you. The Steelers are a mirage.
Yeah.
And then you know what happened? The Steelers lost a few games and then got their ass kicked the first round of the playoff.
They did.
So, like, again, what we think we know in May isn't what we know in September, isn't what we know in December, and certainly isn't what we know in December.
Okay, so let me harp on this. So we talk about some of the best teams in the league, and you also talk about them having the easiest schedule.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about that, and other players on other teams hear that, and this is what people are saying, that makes us turn it up a notch.
Yep.
Right? And so when you look at this, let's say the Buccaneers last year, when they made it to the playoffs, the game that was the closest was a team that had no shot or had no chance of beating them with the Washington football team. Mm-hmm. That was the closest game. Other games to me, they weren't close. And so for me, that tells me that if a person to sit there and tells me that you don't have an opportunity, you don't have a shot, you guys are out, that puts fire in me as a player, as an athlete, as a competitor. I'm going to give it my all every single time. So I don't know if that's the case with most players, but anybody that's in the NFL, more often than not, is going to have that same type of drive, that same type of fire. Art, man, do you agree with that, Art?
Speaking of having the fire, how are you guys?
Did you hear that segue? Is Kennedy a pro? Paige, listen, that's a segue, right?
Yeah.
Please,
Paige, are you
please,
taking mental
everyone,
notes?
please.
Okay, take some mental notes. That's a segue. All right.
Anyway, so are you guys fired up about the Lions? Are you going to chug your Kool-Aid, or are you going to sip it like it's scotch? This was an argument that was being had on Reddit, actually, on the Lions page. So
you might need to explain to Sean what Reddit is. You know what Reddit is, Sean?
I forget how old he is.
You know what, Sean? Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Fish, I feel like Julius Caesar right now. A2 Fish. You're sticking that knife right in my back.
I didn't know if you knew.
Yes, I know what
I'll
Reddit
mute
is.
my mic for the rest of the show.
No, don't go
Thanks,
hard on
Joy.
me, Fish.
I don't know.
Need you. I need you in my life.
What is Reddit?
It's
Reddit. It's Reddit with a T.
What is that?
You don't know what it is?
It's like random people's
Are you guys
thoughts
hearing
all over
this?
the internet.
The old guy knows what Reddit is, but Mr. Hype doesn't know what Reddit is. Art, your hand was up. I saw it. You have to talk now.
Yeah, Reddit's the front page of the internet. That's what the title is called. So basically, it has subreddits. So if you wanted to subscribe to r/Detroit Lions, it would be nothing but Detroit
Isn't
Lions.
Reddit like a group that
Yeah,
Joe
it's
the
like
stock
a
market?
giant group chat almost, where you can just whatever people post articles with their thoughts, like whatever. There's everything on Reddit. There's something for everything on Reddit.
Oh, okay.
So you know what's interesting?
But anyway.
No, I want to get into that point. There's a reason I was looking something up, but I apologize for that. But this is one of those things where I know what people are going to say to me. I'm the mean guy. I'm the downer. I'm the angry guy. I'm the negative guy. And I'm going to tell
Debbie
you again.
Downer.
I don't think you understand how excited I am
Debbie
about the future
Downer.
of this football team. All right? No, I want you guys to hear me, okay?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sean Baligian, and I'm very excited about the future of the Detroit Lions. I'm very excited about the direction of the Detroit Lions, but not in 2021, because they're not going to be good in 2021.
So you're not excited about 2021, but you're excited about the direction that we're going.
I am excited about 2022, and more in particular, 2023, where I firmly believe that the Lions are going to be a damn good football team. So to answer your question, Kennedy, all right, I have my shot glass out. I am just sipping it like a fine, fine scotch. That was good. And then I sit there and I make conversation. I'm in my smoking jacket, and then I take another one. And I'll finish that drink. I'll finish that drink by 2023. You know why? Why? Because the Lions are going to be knocking on the playoff door in 2023.
You know, I'm going to be drinking Kool-Aid. You're drinking Scotch. And then Kennedy, she's going to be drinking probably 8 Mile vodka.
I probably will be drinking 8 Mile vodka. All right, let me tell you about it. 8 Mile vodka, born in Detroit, is distilled in single 9-liter batch, 90, oh my gosh, that would be crazy if it was 9-liter batches to allow for optimal quality control and care. Then carbon filtered, aerated, and bottled at the perfect time to produce a subtle taste with a smooth finish and a character all its own. And I will actually back that. This is very, very yummy and very, very
back that
smooth.
Thing up.
Hey, won't you look good? Won't you back that? Anyway, this is an exceptional premium vodka that can be chilled and enjoyed straight or mixed to create an exceptional cocktail. Next time you're out, ask your bartender for 8 Mile vodka or pick up a bottle at Meijer, and always drink responsibly.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We're recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire a graduate of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Can I give you a chief example of the cyclical nature of the National Football League, if I may, for a second? All right, and this is going to support my point that please don't read too much into schedule difficulty and all that stuff. Act like you've been there before, okay? That was smug. Do you guys remember who won the Super Bowl last year? Do you guys remember who won the Super Bowl last year?
Not us, unfortunately.
It was the Tampa Buccaneers.
Nope.
Yeah, it was the Tampa Buccaneers.
Was it really?
And do you know that in mid-November people were saying what the hell's wrong with the Bucs and are they even going to make the playoffs?
Yep.
I do remember.
They had lost 2 in a row. They fell to 7-5, and the question was, is Tom Brady done? How'd that work out? They won 8 straight games after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, honest to goodness, I think people forget this time of year, every single year, the cyclical nature of the NFL and what we think we know about teams right now in May and what we think we know about teams in September is not what it's going to be come December. So that's why I don't read too much into it. I just know the Lions aren't going to be good this year, and I'm perfectly okay with it because for the first time in my lifetime, they aren't telling you that there's something that they aren't.
Mm-hmm. I remember a team that you hate had a similar...
We're not talking about teams that we hate today.
The Bears?
No, not the Bears.
What other team?
The Packers.
Packers.
A team that you hate.
Packers can go to hell.
They had a similar run. It wasn't 8 in a row, but you remember what was that? The year that they won it all was that 2011?
2010.
10?
Yeah.
And they had to win the last game to make the playoffs to get in the wild card game, and then they won out and ended up winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And so what Tampa Bay did kind of reminds me of that, but on a higher scale.
And the funniest thing is, if I'm not mistaken, and you can fact check me on this, I think the next year they went 15-1 and got knocked out. I mean, that's the NFL, man, and it is. I think that people read too much into it. And,
that's the definition of what you talked about earlier. Any given Sunday.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Very quickly, and we'll get to fish in just a second. I cannot be more clear because I had some people say, "Man, why are you so down on the Lions?" I cannot stress to you enough how excited I am about the Lions. Honestly, I just think you're an utter moron if you think it's going to happen this year. They don't have the pieces. They're not building that way.
Let me ask you a question. Are people really feeling like we're going to make a run?
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
There's no way.
I am not
There's a lot of
chugging
people like that.
Yes.
the Lions
No
Kool-Aid, but I
way.
will chug the Dan Campbell Kool-Aid because I think when you've just had like 2 losses in October, he's the guy that you're going to want there to like gas your guys up. He's an energy guy, and it makes me want to chug his Kool-Aid, but not necessarily Lions Kool-Aid.
Do you know what? When they have 2 losses this October, I hope it turns into 4. I'm serious. It helps the team.
That's
like,
fair.
seriously, you're not ready to compete. Lose. And you guys know, we've all lived this, okay? We've had coaches. We've had general managers. We've had them look us in the eye and go, we're this close. We're really, this team isn't that close. And you know what? They're not telling you they're that close.
It's funny because Sean is really telling professional athletes, people in the front office, people who's been working their whole life to get to where they are, to go out there and lose on purpose.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Suck.
No, I'm not.
Be terrible.
Well, they are.
Right.
They are. That's organically.
So just let them be terrible and let them lose that way.
Absolutely.
But
That's
I want to see
organically.
sparks of what we're going to look like 2 to 3 years from now, and we're going to have that. I want to see full football games put together, teams playing a whole 4 quarter. That's what I want to see from this team. I want to see game management from the coaches. How are you guys managing the game?
I want to see
how's
top
the
3
quarterback
pick.
managing the game. I want to see all of that, but I also want to see the team get better and make strides to get to where you wanted to get
Joique,
to
no
in
disrespect,
2023.
I couldn't give a shit about any of that because the guys that are here, you know why? Because the guys that are here in 2021 are not going to be here when this is a good team in 2023.
So our draft picks aren't going to be here?
You will have some nucleus, okay?
Exactly.
Of guys like that. But a vast majority of guys that are here aren't going to be here. That's just the way it is.
That's
if you want to
though.
take the exception and make it speak for the rule, go right ahead. That's on
what
you.
I'm telling you right now,
I want that small group.
Even though that's what you want and that's what you want to see, right? That's what you want. But we start the coaching now. And you know what? And God don't like ugly. That's why you just dropped your phone. And so,
You want me to get that for
That's
you?
God telling you know what God's saying? They're going to be dropping passes and they're going
Oh,
1 and 15.
You want me to get that for you,
God's
Sean?
telling me
Not
right
dropping
now.
the ball.
And I'm
Not
saying
dropping
first round
passes.
pick, baby, plus that extra pick. Maybe you can turn it into a few more picks.
okay,
I love the
so
direction
forget
of this
culture
team.
then. Forget culture. We can't start building a culture
No, you
now.
can start building. You never said anything about culture. That's different.
That's what I was trying to get to. That's what I was trying to allude to.
Okay, but I want you to think about this. Let's build a culture when half the team isn't going to be here in 2 years.
But it doesn't matter if the culture is here. It's here when they get here.
That's fine. But
What is culture? What is tradition?
I'm talking, Joique, you can have culture as far up your ass as it can go. If you don't have players in this league, you aren't going to win.
Exhibit A.
They don't have
New
players.
England Patriots. Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. Jim Caldwell's Lions.
No, we were good. We went to
You
the playoffs.
guys had the
Went to
greatest.
playoffs.
You guys had a fantastic culture. Oh, what you did.
Nah, we're
I'm
build-
being
we're-
honest.
we're
You had a
building.
great culture. You didn't win a damn thing.
What if she did?
What?
We went to the playoffs.
Well,
I love when he
freaking
says that.
Hey.
Said
Hey.
you
Sorry.
did. You went.
Yeah, we went.
That's
I
awesome.
went 3 out of 6 years.
Did you
so
get
I'm
a
50.
participation ribbon for that?
Yep. Actually, I did.
Jesus
Yep.
freaking.
Actually, I did.
Yes, Fish.
I was playing in front of the whole world.
Yes, Fish.
2 things. Number 1, it was the Bucs defense that won them that Super Bowl. Number 2, the NFL schedule release. I know, Sean, you love it. I wish they were just at 8 o'clock. Bang, give us the whole schedule instead of in January. Give us the teams
Why?
we're gonna play.
They gotta tease you.
I don't want to tease. I want to bang.
I know
Fish,
that's
can I
what you
explain
want.
it to you, though?
The
I know
suspension's
you
better.
don't.
Joique's right.
Obviously.
The suspension's
No,
better
Jo-
if they all at once tonight, 8 o'clock, just bang.
Hey,
Lions.
you're part of the business now.
Fish, can I
know
explain
that.
to you,
Building
though?
the
No,
business.
Fish, I
I'm gonna
understand
call
your
Goodell.
point. Fish, I understand your point, but Joique's right. Do you know what the NFL does? The NFL made a decision many years ago to be a year-round league.
Yep.
They always want to stay in the news cycle, okay? And I want you to think about this, okay? Let's think about the calendar right now. I'm going to bore everybody, okay?
Man, that's perfect
January's the
analogy.
playoffs.
Yep.
February is the Super Bowl.
Yep.
March is some free agents, some signings. April is the draft. May
OTAs.
is the schedule, OTAs.
OTA is April too.
June we take a little time off, we take a breather, but everybody starts thinking about next year. July is training camp. The NFL wants to own the calendar. And you know what? They've done it. They've done it.
They took. Listen.
But they could do that with just a bang.
What
Schedule
did they
release
say?
tonight.
Hold on, so did you watch the movie Concussion?
Yes.
Did
What's
you hear
the
the part
movie?
when they said that Sunday? He said Sunday they used to be the Lord's Day. They took that day.
They did.
They took that day. People are leaving church to get home to watch the football game.
Truth.
Running home.
Truth.
I'm just saying.
I remember when I was a kid, my dad had it timed perfectly. We would go to church and we would get home at 12:45. 12:45, right? Mom would have dinner ready, and it's amazing how quickly she could just whip up dinner and everything. We'd eat very quickly, and then at 1 o'clock we were all on the couch watching the football game.
Watching the football game.
No
time to fellowship at the church.
They owned it.
You know how sometimes when church is over, you sit there, you fellowship for like a half an hour, with the people at the church. Nah, none of that. We at the crib.
Can you put Adam's comment back up? I thought that was. I love when Adam chimes in because Adam. I'm going to say it again. Adam gets it. I love what Adam said. No, the one about the losing culture.
Oh, I
Can
thought
you
that
find
one
that
was
one?
funny.
I want to
Stop celebrating losers. I couldn't agree with you more, Adam. It's depressing to me. I'm so tired of it. It's. What are we gonna? No, I want here. Can I? Let me reverse it. 3 years from now, your payoff is 9-7. How would you feel about that? How would you feel? Are we all going to talk about how great 9-7 was? No.
It's better than what we have now.
But it's still not good enough.
It's not good enough, but it's improvement.
What do you want to say?
Who gives a shit?
Sean, what do you want to see?
It's
What do you want to see?
Win.
You
That's
want us to
what I
lose for a high draft pick? How you want to win?
Not in 20.
Sean.
Joique, okay. I'm going to tell you to do the same thing. Get the Q-tip and take the shit out of your ear. In 2023,
We'll
3
say
years
2023
from now.
then. We'll say
but
that then.
You're not. I did say it. You're
No, you
not
didn't.
listening.
No, you did not say
start
that, Sean.
somewhere.
Art, can I ask you, did I say 3 years from now are we going to celebrate 9-7?
To confirm, you did say
Thank
3
you
years.
very much. Get
You see
the
that
shit
energy?
out of your ear.
Hold on, Sean.
We're not going to celebrate 9-7.
Let's stop talking to Art if he gonna have that type of energy. Just
Onto from D-Town, your favorite person. Says, Baligian, what would you rather have, the Lions to make the playoffs this season or lose and get a top 5 pick?
I want long-term success, and if they have that, look at us, we had a beautiful year. Am I going to enjoy every second of it? Yes, but is that going to help this team long-term and get above that 9-7 level? No, it's not. Period.
Why not?
Because you don't have the talent. You know they don't have the talent. They know
If
that
they don't have the talent, how do
talent.
they make the playoffs?
Because it's the National Football League, and sometimes teams have that little crazy year, and then water finds its level, and they go back to 6-10. And come on, we were just talking about that.
Good morning,
you
Grammy
agree
Whammy.
with me.
Good morning, crew. Welcome, Sean.
Morning.
Thank you, Grammy Whammy. No, but so Joique, do you understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
We're excited.
I didn't hear I didn't hear the 3 year
Don't worry
part,
about
so
it.
I apologize.
That's all right. We're having
I take
fun
it up.
with it.
I have these
I wasn't being
headphones in my
disrespectful,
ear.
sir. But this is what I'm saying. Guys, people like me are excited. Joique is excited. That we're building to something here. I really firmly believe that.
Yeah.
What if in 3 years they just go 9-7? Don't you want so much more than that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We all want more than that. But in 2 years, they go 97. And say this year they go 4-13, or they go 5-12. I'll be happy with that. I'll be fine with that because I know where we're getting to it.
You know what else I'll be happy with?
What?
A word from our sponsors.
Hold on, I was getting to it. I was doing my segue. Thanks, Kennedy.
I was like, you hurry up.
Thank you. Hall Financial. When was the last time you checked your interest rate? If it's over 3%, then you need to call Hall Financial for a free 5-minute mortgage checkup and tell them that Woodward Sports sent you. Hall Financial is fast and they do all that heavy lifting. Go to davidhallmortgage.com now to get started. Hall Financial, lower payments, better options, more personal attention. Woodward Sports, stay tuned. You don't fumble the ball at work. Hey, Joique Bell, Sean Baligian. See you guys next weekend.
Thanks, mate. Oh, Bell's soft. Wait till it comes to New Zealand. Pour that out.
So I'm intrigued to ask Joique about this in particular. I really like this man. I've had the opportunity to interview this man a few times. When I think one of the most overused terms in our vernacular today is so-and-so gets it, okay? James Craig gets it. James Craig gets it. He's a good man. He's a good police officer. He understands that police officers have a bum rap right now, and he understands that it's their responsibility 100% to act appropriately, to support the community at the same time, because both things can happen, right? Chief Craig gets it. I'm a big fan of Chief Craig. Do I know him personally? I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
But I've had the opportunity to interview him a few times, and I think he's sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
Chief Craig also came out, and he is going to run for governor. He's going to challenge our current governor as a conservative Republican. This seems to be rubbing people the wrong way.
Yeah.
Why?
Because in the African American culture, sometimes we feel, no, not sometimes, but we feel like sometimes they don't have the best interests of our communities. And I can't say the same thing about Chief Craig because he's been in this community. Actually, we're good friends. We talk often.
Tell him I said hello.
Oh, well, we talk often. I mean, he comes over to my house for barbecues. I go in his house for tours. I mean, we have a good relationship. And when I saw the news, I didn't know if he was running a Democrat or Republican because it was still early on. But I told him congratulations. I said, let's have a sit down and talk soon. Some things we couldn't text, So, but he's very sharp, very smart. He handles himself very well, very poised. Has a strong backbone, which you need that at his job level. And I'll be very interested in seeing how everything moves forward for him. But definitely a good man. I have nothing, no negative things to say about him. And the people that I've met who work for the DPD has nothing but good things to say about him as well. So,
can I ask you a question? And I'm being sincere when I say this. Is it sometimes people in the community vote for the party as opposed to the individual?
Yeah.
Are we all guilty of that?
Yes, depending on it depends on their personal on their campaign. I mean, what are they going towards? What are they pushing for? What's their agenda? And then you got to look at the people that's sponsoring them. Like, what's their agenda?
Sure.
And so you got to look at all those different things. And I want to see how this campaign is going to go.
What's interesting, and you've probably heard us talk about this on this show, we've gotten to a weird place in our society now. We've gotten to a really weird place where before all three of us could look at something and go, that's right or that's wrong. A lot of times, maybe one of us are going to look at it, and because whoever it is did it happens to be of our political association.
Yeah.
No. That's and it's really weird because we're all guilty of that in a certain regard. And Art and I have been talking about this for months, and I don't hear the pushback too much.
Yeah.
I'm just using this as an example. I don't know how a single human being could say, yeah, that Governor Whitmer, she did a great job with the lockdowns. She did a great job during COVID.
Yeah.
That's not political. That's and somehow, some way, when we have these conversations, people, oh,
that's a little
we
dramatic.
got Rush Limbaugh up there. No. Separate it, peel it. Hey, how'd those lockdowns work out?
Okay, let's take it from the lockdown because we're gonna have a lot of different opinions. Let's bring it to something that happens more often than not. You're on the highway. You say you're taking 75 downtown. Say you get off on Jefferson or you get off on the Lafayette exit right by Greektown Casino, and you get stopped at that stoplight, and you see a homeless person there with a sign asking for money.
Sure.
Now, right? A Democrat, we might pull out some money, and they might say, "Can you have any extra change, any spare change?" We might say, "Yeah, of course," because we don't know the circumstance. And you say you might have. I'm not saying this all Republicans feel this way. I'm just throwing out this is just a hypothetical. And a Republican might say, hey, if you can say you have any spare change, they might say you can say, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? Like, you can go make money doing that. So it just depends.
I would call that
It's-
person an asshole as opposed to a conservative.
That's not a political
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's
You might
just
wanna look
different
up charity,
perspective.
too.
But you have some people who feel that way, that if you can do that, then you can work a job. Some people, that's their personal preference. That's their choice. That's their option. I can't tell that person what to think. I just know I won't feel right in my spirit if I had it and I didn't give it. And you know, and you have some people who sit out there and they play the role of being homeless, and they are capable of getting a job. They are, and they just rather do that, and they can bring in like $60,000 to $70,000 a year doing that alone, tax free. What was this? I'm just saying. Now, it's been reports about it, people who are doing it.
I'd like to play the WXYZ Channel 7 actually had him officially announced during a press conference. And so then we don't muddy the waters. I'd like to hear from Craig himself as far as where he stands on the political aisle. So here we go.
I am a Republican. I've been a Republican, I think, as I was transitioning from Los Angeles.
The chief says he's a conservative, but not exactly why. He went from Los Angeles to be the chief in Portland, Maine, then to Cincinnati, then to Detroit 8 years ago. Chief says he's leaving on his terms, not being forced out. And since his news broke on Friday, he's being encouraged to run.
Democrats and Republicans who said they want me to seek office. I have not made that decision. I'm not ruling it out.
The speculation has been the chief.
So the main thing that I got from that is the media's perception that he's automatically running. That's why, you know, a little fun fact, like I do the titles and description, I put a question mark because it was automatically stated earlier this week, he's running. And then it automatically came out, oh, he's conservative, he's Republican, and this and that. I think that the media's perception, and even what you said, Joique, about if a Republican, you know, not all Republicans, but if a Republican sees somebody on the side of the road, they're going to throw them an application. I think that that's the media's perception onto the people.
Yes.
Like, I'm not Republican nor Democrat. I fall in the middle. But if I see someone on the side of the road that needs help and I have change, I'll give it to him. That's just being a decent person. I don't think you could put that on political lines necessarily.
Yeah.
I think we're all guilty of painting with a broad brush in our life, whether we want to admit it or not. We're all guilty. 100%.
Now, what would you call a person who says, listen, because this is what I've done before, all right? So I saw a homeless guy on the side of the road when I actually was getting off the highway. And yes, I can give him money, but that's not going to help change his circumstances. So I said, listen, like, what do you do? And he said he was in construction, but he got laid off due to whatever. And so I had some rental properties that I had. I said, well, listen, do you have, I like, you know, because sometimes homeless people have phones. I like, do you have a way that I can contact you or anything like that? And then I actually gave him working on one of my properties, and he actually did pretty good. Now, he wasn't the best. Now,
Good for you.
He did one property, that was it. I said, okay, I tried. But, you know, but you can do that as well. But I also gave him some change to kind of help him out in that circumstance, but also said, you can work too, so I want to try to do this for you. So that's a little bit of both. What's up?
And I think, you know, just in my personal example, like I've got a bunch of kids, but I'm one bad paycheck or one missing paycheck from losing all of it. And I think, you know, in your situation, I think it's very humble of you to help other people out, but giving them, what do they say, a reach, not a reach out, but a reach up. Like, I don't know the exact verbiage, but it's helping other people, not just giving handouts. Yeah. That isn't a Republican or Democrat thing. That's a humanitarian thing to just help out other people. Yeah. But there is a line in that, but I don't, you know, again, it doesn't fall on party lines, but this perception that Republicans are, you know, anti-abortion, gun-wielding, machine gun in the back, shooting everyone down, the gays can't marry, like, it's just, that's the media's perception
unfortunately, that's what it's become. And do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, if let's be perfectly blunt. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the way a lot of people thought 20 years ago. Why am I going to Detroit? Why would I go to Detroit? How many people, honest question, I'm asking you guys out there, be honest with yourself. You don't have to answer me. How many people had somebody in your life that didn't want to go to Detroit because they were afraid they were going to be carjacked? Shot. Mm-hmm. Harassed. How many?
We have one of the safest downtowns in the world.
We're guilty of it. We're all good. We painted with the broad brush, man. I love what Keith said here. Who doesn't think a warm warm-blooded, able-bodied person should try to work someplace. Absolutely. And I'll get up on a soapbox here. You know why people are having a tough time hiring people and why businesses are closing in the area? Because unfortunately they were paid to stay home the last year. That's the brutal reality. Now, did everybody use that?
Yeah.
Did everybody use that?
No.
No. But unfortunately what happens is there are a few bad people that said, man, I'm going to get my dope and I'm going to play Xbox all day, man.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
The government sent my money.
It's funny. So it's this restaurant back home that I love to go to. It's called Mason Jars, right in Ben Harbor. So I go there often when I'm home. One of my favorite spots to go to. And when I'm there, they told me that their biggest competition, right? Their biggest competition was the government. People didn't want to come to work because the government was paying them.
Yep.
Right. And so I bet you, Sean, that people would rather stay at home and get that free check than go work a job. What do you think the over-under would be on that?
I would hope that the answer is higher than it really is. I would hope it is. We'll come back and we'll talk about that when we come back. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you could find odds on it, but Fish, thank you. Fish crawled down and helped me out just a second ago, and none of you even knew that. That goes to show you what a wonderful human being is. And quite frankly, it's a window into the soul of our new intern, Paige. Because did she help me? No. She just sat there and minded her own business.
Don't blame it on other people.
Baseball and basketball seasons are long, and with up to 400 potential matches a month, you can make each and every one matter by having skin in the game with MyBookie.ag. Whether you're placing a wager on your favorite team, player, or just looking for kicks, MyBookie gives you the best odds and tons of options to make all your favorite sports a heck of a lot more exciting. You can bet on the Stanley Cup playoffs. They're starting up just a few days. Take advantage of the odds, over-unders, whatever the case may be, or hit up the MyBookie Casino for the full-fledged experience where weekly blackjack tournaments give you and your friends a crack at prize pools of up to $50,000. Go to MyBookie.ag, sign up now, and use our promo code Woodward to get your first deposit match up to $1,000. Let them know that we sent you, so use our promo code Woodward. Take the initiative. You got to do it first to get that free deposit bonus and start your day off with a W. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. It's Dropsy Day around here. I'm Sean Baligian. I'm dropping things. Kennedy's dropping things, but not Joique Bell. He's got sure hands here on Woodward Sports.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. And at Hall Financial, we treat our clients like family. And our number one priority is giving each of our clients 5-star service. Our passion for 5-star service, combined with our expertise, allows us to find the best possible solution for refinancing your home loan. We take the time to focus on both the individual and the numbers. We're going to walk you through the process and close your loan in half the time of our competition. Go to davidhallmortgage.com today.
I like what Kendra said here. The misconception is that all this money that is being handed out is somehow free. It's not. We're kicking the can down the road, and there's a demographic of people that are going to have to pay for it sooner or later. I don't care who you are. It's common sense. I understand helping people. I'm all for charity, and charity, in my opinion, should be a choice. And there are some people that need help right now, and I'm all for that. But unfortunately, Joique, as you mentioned, and I know a place, I won't say the name, I know the owner of a local business who literally, the last time I was in, looked at me and said, "Is your son looking for work?" And I said, "Well, he's going to be staying in Chicago most of the summer." "Why?" And he goes, "Can you talk to some of his friends?" "Okay, about what?" And he said, I literally had 10 people just quit.
You're seeing that everywhere too. Just signs that like people don't want to work, so we're closed.
What? What do you? So you want me to go talk to a bunch of my son's friends who are maybe looking for a summer job, maybe a first gig out of college, whatever the case may be? And I said, okay, seriously, I think I know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway. Why? And he said, because they're getting their stimulus checks and they're living on that and they don't have to work right now. Is there anybody out there that thinks that that's good for the system? Show of hands. Anybody?
You know what's crazy though? But That stimulus check is only $1,400.
Couldn't agree with you more. I don't get it. What are we doing here, man?
You're gonna stop working for a whole month, where you can use that money to invest it into something else? I don't get that. I don't get it.
Your guess is as good as mine, man.
What?
Joique, you and I are cut from different cloth. This is one thing that you and I have in common. We talk about it a lot, quite frankly, in conjunction with some of the stuff that happens here. I would love to have a meeting 7 days a week here like they're apt to do. And I'm not being condescending when I say that. I hope you guys understand this, okay? Art, Kennedy, Chad, if you're watching. Meeting. I would love to have meetings. You know what? I'm busy. More often than not, when I leave here, I'm going to something else business related. And I don't want to speak for you, Joique, but you're in the same boat. So a lot of times what I'll say, guys, if you want to have an important meeting, give me a little bit advance notice and I'll be there. And we're doing it later on this week. We're having this meeting and I can be there. But it's not like I'm not going home to sit on my Xbox with my favorite blunt.
Sean,
I'm usually either going to work or to handle some business. I mean, that's my life, man.
Sean, you the business person in here.
What is? When did this come into the show prep?
Art,
Can we talk about it?
No, because it's going with this topic.
No, I'm not going to raise my hand. Sean brought up something that includes me.
Art, you raise your hand when you talk on this show.
No. You know what? Let's do another break.
No, we're not doing another break.
No, but
right
you know, Art. No, you asked a good question. Art, how did this come up in show break? Because to me, I want to work. Let me work. I don't need anything from the government. I'm fine, okay? I understand that some people aren't like that. And my heart goes out to them, and some people should get a little help along the way. But for me personally, okay, you know what? If God forbid I lost my job tomorrow, you know what? I'm telling you right now, I go, where do I need to go? Do I need to do a 7-hour shift at the local Target and follow that up with an 8-hour shift after Arby's? Then I'll do it. Because I have a responsibility to others in my life. And so that's why I'm saying, Joique, your confusion, I'm feeling you right now. Because I'm the same way. Why wouldn't you want more? Why would you go, oh yeah, I'm okay for the next 3 weeks with this $1,400? Why? But you can make more than that by working.
That's like that institutionalized mentality where, you've been doing something for so long and dependent on something for so long that you just, I don't know. I don't even think it's that. I don't know how people can look at, I got $1,400 and look at that and be like, I got to come up. Like, even as a kid, even in college, I never felt that way. I don't get it.
I'm the... Joique,
please help me get it. Please give me some comments. What's up, Fish?
They don't realize it's taxable. I think that's the main problem.
You said what?
They don't realize that you have to pay taxes with the money they get from the check. So they think they can just sit at home.
I think some
and they're
people
just
realize
collecting
that
money, and then they realize they're like, I have to pay taxes on this. Oh boy! And then they have to.
Fish, you're 100% right. I think that light bulb went on for everybody in this past tax season. What? Those checks I got from the government, I have to pay taxes on? I didn't grow up with money, okay? I mean, we lived in a small little house in Livonia. Seriously, we did. My father was a police officer. My mother didn't work, all right? You know what it did for me, Joique?
What?
I wanted more out of life. I did. What do I have to do? You know what? The best way to do it? Work. And this is not an indictment because, again, I don't want you guys to think I'm being hard. There are some people that need help, and I'm all for it. But unfortunately, I would hope as a society, this is not a Republican or Democrat thing. And I love what somebody said this earlier, and I love you. I wish I could give you a big hug right now. Jeremy, you're the best. I loved your comment about where we are. He said, I hate such a strong words that political party lines are drawn in our everyday way of life. Amen. This is not a political issue. Yeah. If you can work, go back to work. There are plenty of places that are hiring. You're hurting the system. You're hurting yourself. I don't get it. And if that makes me a bad guy, then I'm a bad guy.
I'ma
I'll
tell you-
wear a capital B on my jersey.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you real quick, Sean. I'm gonna take a road down memory lane.
Yeah.
So we have this new segment called Slangin with Sean. And we're gonna hold off. We're gonna talk about it when we come back from break. But before we go to break, what you driving down memory lane, Sean? Are you driving an RV?
Me and my boy BPJ, speaking, what up BPJ, want to tell you Sun RV Resorts has over 160 RV and camping resorts in the U.S. and Canada. Guests can enjoy water parks, lazy rivers, mini golf, restaurants, bars, and even Wi-Fi if they want to stay connected. With locations from the Florida Keys to Myrtle Beach to San Diego Bay and Petoskey, guests can enjoy the outdoors at a Sun RV Resort. So Joique and Kennedy are going to make fun of me because I'm very unhip when we come back. I think I have this one figured out, though. They gave me a term yesterday that's like cool with the kids. And I'll tell you what the term is. And then I think I got this one figured out. We'll be back. Woodward Sports.
We are here, downtown Fenton, my favorite Bridge Street Exchange.
That's right. And you want to switch up your wardrobe this summer? It's this easy. Ready, Joey?
I'm ready.
All right, you ready? I like it. You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right. Ooh, Brixton. Nice. One more time?
Yes.
Ooh, I like the hat on this one, too. You ready to do it one more time, Joey?
I'm getting tired. One last one.
All right, let's change it. Bro, where's your shirt? You need new clothes this summer. Bridge Street Exchange in Fenton. That's where you need to go. Thank you, guys.
So listen, I'm 50 years old. I'm very unhip. I am. Sometimes in an effort to try to reach my daughter, whose nickname is the Meme Lord, I will find this meme and I go, I got to show my daughter, and she gives me the most disgusted look. And this, Kenny, did you do this to your dad? What is? It's like this sound
I
of
used
utter.
to, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's just like this sound of utter disgust. Like,
do it again.
Dad, that's like so 2018, and I'm like, 2018 was only 3 years ago.
No.
So she does that, but I try anyway. But
I get the dad. And then my son, Dad, don't ever use that again. Don't ever use that word again. The girls say that at my school all the time. It's so annoying. I said, oh my.
So condescending. All right, so Kennedy sent me this phrase yesterday. Bessie in a Tessie?
Bessie and a Tessie.
Bessie and a Tessie. Here is my deductive. This is how I'm going to break this apart, okay? My grandfather had a farm. Bessie was the cow. All right?
Jesus.
So it was a girl. Bessie was a slang for girl back in the day in farm lingo. Tessie, because I work with Joique Bell, is short for Tesla. It's a girl in your car.
It's from a song, and it's called. You're partially
So you
right.
calling me a girl?
No! Joique has his favorite girl, his daughter in the car, for example. You're cruising around town with your daughter in the car, or your girl, whatever the case may be.
Good bounce back.
Did I get it right?
Pause.
Almost. So it's from a song. It's called Best Friend. So it goes beep beep. Is that my Bessie in a Tessie? And it's like, is that my best friend in a Tesla? Yeah. So
that wasn't far.
No, you weren't far off at all.
Did you understand my Bessie?
You know what?
The cow was the old girl.
The logic was not sound.
I don't think kids now in age is calling girls Bessies because of a cow on a farm.
Also, I would be very, very, very offended if someone looked at me and was like, "You're a Bessie." That'd be like a big girl.
Let me share it like farm line. It turned into vernacular for a girl. Bessie was the cow that you would go get the milk from, right? And then it turned into, like, my grandfather would say, yeah, you ever milk a cow? I can teach you guys. Then it turned into it's not arduous at all. But then it turned into, like, Bessie was just kind of like slang for a female. So I took farm. Tessie was easy. I figured Tessie out like that. I knew what Tessie was. Tesla. Yeah, and I considered the source. I was like, if Kennedy and Joique are doing this to me, Tesla, right?
Yeah.
But I missed with Bessie. So that wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Not terrible. We'll get him next week. We'll get him better.
All right, so I got another one for you, Sean.
All right.
There you go. 25-8, 366.
25-8, 366. My dope is so hype. You go 24/7, 365. I go 25-8, 366.
Ooh, off the
His
top.
dope is so hype. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Damn right, Tadow.
His dope is
Dad,
hype.
can you please not say that?
I know you guys were just speaking about cows, and I found this on Google. I just Googled Sean Baligian cows. Here's a picture of Sean milking.
Good presentation.
It's not.
Thanks, Art. Good delivery.
Come on, no. Let me tell you. You want to talk about
It's the hair.
hard-working people, man?
Look
those
at
people
face.
that have farms. Are you kidding me?
It's the Jack Nicholson for me.
Those people that have farms, man.
Who's doing these photos?
I've
you
got
some
snacks,
cookies?
thanks
Are
to
those
Mike.
Edibles back there, Art.
What?
Let me see.
It was Mike Ibisel. He brought me in some snacks to make my day better.
Put on you
That
real
was
quick.
so
What
nice.
kind of snacks did you
Big-
bring, Mike?
Big shout out. I got the gluten-free Oreos and the what is this? This is paleo-friendly
Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodle cookies.
Let me get a Snickerdoodle.
Yum.
You want one?
Shout out to Justin
Not on
Rose,
the-
by the way, from
I don't
Channel
eat
7.
on the
What's
show,
up,
and you
Justin?
shouldn't either.
Justin was
You're
make
not
sure
me.
you turn in Channel 7. I'll always turn in to Justin anyway. But Justin was here. He's pretty cool. He did a piece with Joey, and he did a piece on Woodward Sports. And hope to see you around here a lot more, pal. I mean that. We'll see. Good.
Have a good show, boys.
Good dude. Justin Rhodes. Check him out on WXYZ,
J.
Channel 7
Rhodes.
here in
He
Detroit.
said that to me when I first started too.
Art, you've turned on me.
You know what?
I don't know what happened. I thought we had a heart-to-heart conversation on the phone yesterday.
Hey.
And something happened between now and then.
Sean, you know what though? We're gonna, when the show is over, we're gonna have to have a group discussion. Just the family, just the intermediate family.
The fam?
No outsiders. No outsiders.
Fam.
We're really
Am
gonna
I
have to
part
sit
of the
down.
family?
Huh? Yeah, you're part of the family.
We got to
too.
talk
Okay,
some
nice.
shit out. There's
Yeah,
some
we
shit
got-
going
some
on, and
stuff
I don't know
going
what
on
it
here.
is.
Some
And
hostility, some friction.
weird.
Yeah,
And you know what, Sean? I know what it is. I know what it is. But we just gotta have this conversation because it's PMA, positive mental attitude. You like that one? PMA.
Art, do you want me to have a conversation with Chad? Because
Yeah.
I need Art back.
Yeah.
I need
We'll talk to Chad
Art
today.
back.
Listen, all I'll say is this: is hurt people. So we'll leave it at that.
What'd you
Just
say,
like that,
misery
just a
loves
little
company?
flash. Just a little flash of my art. Just a little flash.
Is that another way of saying misery loves company?
Well, I'm here and I'm miserable. So
Can we
I'm
have an
joking.
art?
I'm
Chad,
joking.
get him out of here.
I'm
Get him
joking.
out. Oh, no, yeah.
I can get shit
I
on
retract
He's
my
kidding, he's
statement.
kidding.
I retract my statement.
No. Listen.
I retract my statement.
The rule here is that I can get shit on, but I can't shit on other people. It's I gotta tread lightly. I don't want to upset anyone
Art,
with my
is there
words.
anything you want to air your
Yeah, do you
grievance
wanna
right
yell
now?
at us?
Come on.
Not on air. No.
No, have I offended you in some way?
Have
Because if I
offended you,
have,
Art?
I want you to
Have
call
I
me
done
out
nothing but
publicly.
been a
No,
little-
Publicly.
Sean, why would I be mad at you or Joy? I'm not mad at anyone on the show. I'm focusing on my job so I don't fuck it up while the boss is here. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
And
That's fair.
we have to hit a break.
And we're gonna.
How
Oh my
about Corey
God.
when Corey with a K comes in? You don't have anything, Corey with a K?
I'll just let Joique know he got some vegan food.
Oh, appreciate it.
There we go. Now we're too late. Now we're too early. There we go.
I didn't know. When did you do that? When did you do that?
He told us he was going to do that an hour ago. You guys weren't listening?
I didn't watch him go on his phone or anything.
You got the chip?
I'm going.
That's from Young Village.
What is that?
Appreciate it.
What is it?
It's so
I don't know.
Yeah, you
get
can-
it
you
on
can-
camera.
I was hoping it was some of those
So,
collie
my
wings.
friend-
Mike, we
That's
never
what
tried
it was.
collie wings.
Some
Have you had
plantain.
them? Yes. Did you like them?
Yes.
They are good.
What about
See, if all
plantains?
my
Are these some
carnivores say
plantains?
they like them, then I
Are
have
these
to try them.
plantains?
Yeah, I mean, of course, with the gluten thing, I've got to watch which
Okay.
ones I can and when.
Okay.
I gotta try it.
Go ahead, break it down.
So my friend Godwin owns this restaurant in downtown Detroit, well Midtown, called Yum Village, and they do Afro-Caribbean fused food. So I had him last time. He brought in the food for free. This time I said, hey, come back, I'm gonna take care of you. And he brought a vegan dish, so I'm like, okay, who does that go to? Oh, Joique. He doesn't eat meat, so
You didn't
Joique
think
gets the
O.
vegan
Kennedy?
dish.
You just
Well,
got back. He didn't even know you was
tell
here
your
yet.
boy thanks for thinking for all of us.
You know what? I'll split this with you.
That's
I'm gonna split it with
That's
Kennedy.
okay.
We're gonna split it. I got a fork and a spoon.
But we're
I'll
gonna
take
make
the
sure
spoon.
we
All
do
right,
that
so you
off
said
air.
Afro-Caribbean, right?
Ooh.
Mike and I are big jerk. We're big jerk guys.
Time out! Time out! Real quick. Today is not the day to eat on camera. Please, for the love of God. Please, for the love of God, eat off of camera. If
You
you
don't
care
want my
about me
mouth
as a person
noises
like
in
you
the
claim
mic?
to,
All right.
eat off camera.
All right, I literally just put the food to the side.
Good, thank you.
So
I just
before
want to
you-
protect
before you even
myself.
made that comment, you should have looked over here and saw that.
This is how my day's going!
He's back! He's back! He's back! He's
Get out of
yelling!
here! There you go, he's back! That's what I need from you, Art!
Thank you, Lord.
Because
Thank you.
Art, do you remember the joke I told you yesterday when I was like, Art, more like fart? You were being fart a second ago.
Yeah.
And now you're being Art.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, we understand. We had this conversation yesterday, Art. Did I not call you? Did we not talk on the phone? Did I not give you some good
Can I
information?
say something? Can I say something? I will
No,
say.
because it's negative.
No, let me say something. A warm-hearted moment. Kennedy tried calling me. I was busy with the kids.
Yeah.
Sean, you did call me. Joique, you did call me. It's good to know that I have people in here that care about mental health. I appreciate it.
Oh, I wasn't calling for your mental health. I was not calling for your mental health. I was calling about the prep, but
Yeah, I remember that, Kennedy.
I'll check on you next
Listen,
time.
I have to tell you guys, Art, I'll take the heat. Chad, we're late because of me.
Thank God.
All right. Just some background information for everybody else out there before we move on. So yesterday, I still don't know the whole story. I don't want to know the story. Something happened, all right? And there was a lot of fireworks here and there and everywhere. And the group text went up. Like, I'm at my father's memorial, and I was like, this might break a record. I have 192. So, like, things were going on. So I just said to Art, I go, what the bleep happened? And Art was like, do you have a minute to talk? And I was like, I
do that. I did not.
I go, Art, do you want me to
Art,
call
that
you
sounds
right
like
now?
you. That sounds
I'll literally call you right. So I called Art. That's between us. We had a very nice conversation for about 5 minutes. I kind of got the gist of what was going on.
I'll tell you what. We'll break it.
Hold on.
No. Let me talk for once on this show. Here, hang on.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second, Art. This is what we're going to do.
Oh, you should've kept
when
going.
you get some free time tonight, this is what you and I are going to do. We're going to hop on Call of Duty. We're going to kill some people. We're going to release some
That's a great
scenes.
idea.
You want great content? We'll break it down after the break.
All right.
If we really, you know what? Let's have comments come in. If you want to hear about the real drama that's going down, we'll share it. Chad wants great content. Let's do it after the break.
Woodward Sports.
Great content!
Great content!
We got to love great content!
Oh my gosh, I'm
Take us
sweating.
a break!
Is anyone hiring?
Hey guys, I'm
Wait,
D-Mac.
what is happening?
Hey guys, I'm Pilar.
That was a little slow.
All right.
Hi, I'm D-Mac.
I wasn't ready. I was doing this.
Hi, I'm D-Mac.
Hey, I'm Pilar.
I'm Maz. You're lit. Hi, I'm D-Mac.
I'm Pilar.
I'm Maz. We suck.
You suck.
Catch us Monday to Friday, 3 to 5
Every day, right here on the hook.
on Woodward Sports Network.
I'm looking to bring on another HVAC tech right now.
We are recruiting 5 to 10 techs a month.
We're looking to grow and expand. Every new tech we hire is from Northwestern Tech.
The hands-on training is fantastic.
They're always my first call.
We love hiring Northwestern Tech grads.
They come out trained and ready to work.
Our program is only 10.5 months, and our next classes are starting soon. So why wait?
I'm looking to hire
Hire
a graduate
of Northwestern Tech. Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Northwestern Tech.
Can I bring us back?
You can't give a tease like that and expect me to bring us back. Everybody's waiting for the payoff now.
Well, all right.
You did the tease, and now we need the payoff.
All right, here's the deal. So I got.
You have to like the NFL now. Just give them a little, I want the whole thing. I
Blue
want the bang.
balls.
Okay, I will tell you this, okay? I had a rough day yesterday, a rough meeting with the boss, and when that happens, I break down. Instead of, I feel like we live in a very army mentality on this network, build you up or break you down to build you up. And I turned into a little bitch. Okay, I turned into a little drama queen,
No,
and I
you
took.
didn't. You didn't turn it.
No, you
just-
didn't.
No,
you
no,
was
no,
you-
I did.
I'll get you back there.
No,
No,
okay,
you
no,
didn't.
you
But
didn't.
here's the thing. Kennedy and I have an agreement that we have to make the show better. And Sean, I'm not throwing you under the bus here, but you brought up like the staying after for half an hour. And I completely understand where you're coming from. My thing is I want to create good content, and I'm like the overseer of things on this network. So when we say stuff like that during the show, I tense up more and more and more because I want to come in and have a good day. If I'm going to have a shit day at home 24/7, I want to come here and have fun and work my ass off. So that's the gripe that I have, and I would rather focus on doing the best job that I can on camera and everything like that so I don't piss off you know who and make it worse for myself. That's the issue that I have. So it's not so much like it's not like so much like, oh, Art's being a little bitch today. I'm protecting my job because I've been told that I need to do better.
I am 100%, and Terry Foster and I have talked about this. I've said this for years, especially at my old radio station. We're in the communication business, and we are the worst communicators in the history of mankind. We are, all of us, and we're guilty of it. And Art, I don't mean disrespect to you. I like that. The art of content. When I say, you know what? Unless you guys give me some advance notice, I can't stay a half hour after the show. But let me also tell you this, and maybe you're not privy to this conversation. That's something I talked about with Chad and Tim months before I started working here. They know what a busy schedule I have, and I said, guys, I got to be honest. A lot of times I'm going to be out of here like at 1:15 because I got to go do this or I got to go do that. Like, I have a very regimented life, and they were totally cool with that. So I don't want you or Kennedy or Joique or anybody to take that as disrespect. That's the way it is.
No, and
Sean,
that's
the way it is. It's disrespect, Sean.
Sorry.
I'm coming in here. I'm in here every day, 2 minutes early.
Thank you.
2 minutes early.
I haven't been 2 minutes early in, I don't know, but today I was like, I got here like 13 minutes before the show.
And I miss, like again, so if you
Is
guys,
that
like,
15?
we're having a little meeting. What day is it? Thursday?
Tomorrow.
13 is now
Tomorrow
15,
morning.
Joy.
If you give me a little advance notice, then I'll go, all right, well, I'm going to juggle my schedule a little bit. And, all right, so what is Thursday? Oh, Thursday I have to do this. All right, wife, can you go take Lauren to her thing? I can't do it Thursday. Okay.
And I get that.
That's why I need the advance notice.
Here's my thing. And not to turn this into... Go ahead, Joique. Go ahead, Joique.
I can't do on Thursday because...
we can discuss the actual days.
Look at me in my eyes.
Listen.
Look at me in my eyes and say that to me.
I can't do Thursday because I'm going shopping for Rolexes, and I can't.
Get the fuck...
I'm joking.
He knows. No, he's saying that because him and I had a conversation yesterday.
I would give you a pass if you got me one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying
Matching?
to get.
Listen,
everybody on the show is gonna go.
Listen, time out. This show isn't about me and my bullshit drama and everything. I just want to create. This is good content. People are chiming in. We're getting a shit ton of content. I get that, but.
It's fucked up. We're getting likes and comments off of Art's life.
They're like, oh, Art's life is hard. Like.
Listen, I have to raise my hand to talk on this show, okay?
Yeah,
and I get that. That's part of the character. But let's be honest. Outside of this show, we all communicate and we all respect each other.
Yeah.
That's all that I'm saying. Moving forward, I want to make sure that I don't get my fucking ass chewed out every single day through text in the group chat or one-on-one meetings. The Coney review fucking sucked yesterday, so put me in a shit mood. They were shitting on Flint.
Yeah, because that was terrible. Why you make them go somewhere?
Listen, and then I've got the boss on me. I just want to have a good show. Let's get back to content on sports.
Anyway,
I'm done.
It wasn't chili. It was just meat on top. It wasn't like saucy.
And that's what he recommended.
Yeah, disgusting.
No.
Anyway,
you got
Art.
Anyway,
are you reading these comments?
I am. I'm trying to keep up.
You are by far the most loved person
I
here.
don't need the ass kissing though. I just need to do better at my
it's
job.
not ass kissing. It's love, Art.
Shut up. So when we give you love, you don't want love. And that's why you keep getting negative energy put on you because you don't want love.
You know what my problem is? This guy right here.
Art, you gotta do much better. Much
Jesus
better.
Christ.
This
Tell him, Sting.
I'm gonna have a fucking seizure today.
Boss man.
Yeah, I had to come in here for the last time. I'm sick of walking in this studio during this goddamn show. No, you're doing great.
Thanks, man.
You're doing good things, Art.
Listen, but this isn't Sesame Street. Sometimes it's like the real world. You got to get real. There's a certain level I could take it because my dad used to beat the fucking shit out of me, and it's hard to adjust. If we're being real, let's move on to sports. Let's go.
It's like
Go back to
That's
our
like
game real
what?
quick.
That's like what?
No,
Let's
I'm
go.
just saying. Like, it's hard to be. It's hard in the group chat.
Sick will hug you.
Oh, God,
Let's
here
go.
we go. I don't need it right now, guys. I don't need it. Okay.
What a boy, that old boy, that old boy.
I would get off my chair, but it takes me too long to get
Somebody
up here
smells like
because it's so
baby
high.
I think
But
it's
Art
Jordan.
knows I love him.
Jesus.
All right.
You guys are ridiculous.
Nothing but love in that room.
That's right.
Nothing but love.
Yeah.
Now do your job.
Now do your job and shut up.
All right, here we go.
Bring it in there, Art.
Anyway.
All right,
That
let's-
was a group. We needed that. We needed that, Art. We did. You're appreciated, Art. Do you know that?
I do know that. It's
All right,
just
take
the
us a break,
stress
Art.
outside of work. It
All
gets
right.
to me a lot, and inside work, and group chats, and
Oh, wham.
Hey, do you guys love the Woodward Sports Network? Do you guys love the Baligian Bill show?
said,
It's nothing but love here.
Yeah, nothing.
Kennedy goes, where?
Art,
Oh,
Art,
wow.
you know what? Can I give you some advice? I want to give you some advice before we go to the break, okay?
Grandpa Sean coming in
I'm going to
hot.
pull up my phone, and you see how, look, Woodward Sports Network content. Here's my advice.
I can't. No, you said I
hit
can't do
delete.
that.
Works for me.
I can't do that. I would be fired. I cannot just ignore the chat.
I want, like, you think I want to see Mike do a stand-up comedy routine on a text message?
Listen.
Fuck that. That thing's deleted. I don't need that shit.
Listen.
that was good.
Hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna tell you.
Mike
Hey,
is
hold
funny.
on. I mean this. Listen, I'm very sincere when I say this. If they fire you, Art, I'm grabbing my cup. I'm walking out right with you.
Well, don't say that because
Hold
now
on,
I'm going to do a
Listen
shit
to what I
job.
tell you. Listen, they let you go. I'm walking out right with you. I'm gonna shake your hands. You get in your car. I'm gonna come back in to finish the show.
I fell for it. I fell for it. I fell
Oh,
for it.
I really thought you were like, we're
I
going
felt
together.
it.
Gonna be this
And I'm
motherfucker. And Joique stuck a dagger.
Nah.
Let a boy get in there.
Get that boy.
something
Get
out.
that.
That was good.
I love the thumbs up.
That was good.
That was good.
Steve
Okay.
goes, I love how unscripted the show is, and it just kind of flows. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
'cause you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
We're fun, and we all jokes away. We all love and appreciate each other and everything. And
Yeah.
if one of us hurts, we all hurts. And Art's been hurting today.
David Seuss.
And I don't like it. I don't
Thank you
like
all
it.
for the laughs. We all need it. Art does too.
Art especially needs
Yeah.
it today.
Art, we're here for you. Everybody is here for you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now somebody else start crying like a bitch, so I'm not the only one.
You come in.
If
you
one
walk
person
anytime,
says one
all
mean
right?
thing to me, you know I will cry on the spot, pretty much. So
Kenny, shut
I'm
up.
cried out, man. I gotta be
No,
honest
you'll never
with you.
cry. Nobody will ever say anything mean to you, Kenny.
you'd be
You're
surprised.
loved.
Last weekend at a bar, I got cussed out.
By
I didn't
who?
cry though.
By who?
Why did you get cussed out at a bar?
Was it by a guy or a girl?
A girl.
Okay, no, it's just a girl.
Yeah, it was just a girl.
Okay.
Not
Why?
a big deal.
Do you know why?
Oh yeah, I know why.
Her man wants you?
No, her man's friend was into me, and I like blew him off, and then it was awkward between us, and she purposely invited him like out with us and didn't tell me, and so when I was like shocked and annoyed that he was there, she was like all irritated with me, and she told me like, F off, you're ruining the entire night, get the F out in front. Like, I'm sitting at the bar with my friends, and she's screaming at me to get the fuck out, like, you're the worst, like, blah, blah, leave. And I was just like, really? And I just sat there, and I was like, you want to do this now? Like, and the bartender's just standing there like, what do I do?
What did I do?
So
Did
she
you
ended
finish your
up
drink?
leaving because I sat there, yeah.
Did you finish your drink?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't leave.
Okay.
She went home.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff.
I'd have dropped.
Stand
oh,
your
no,
ground.
You didn't.
No.
I would have dropped that. I would have dropped that.
I would've
She
dropped-
is
I
much
said,
bigger than
I
me.
would've
I
said,
would've-
oh, Shaw would have said, oh, you ain't my Bessie in the Tessie.
Yeah, that ain't my Bessie and a Tessie.
Grabbed my pail and gone and milked a cow or something. I'll show you I can take care of my Bessie. All right,
Ew.
I'm going to the Tigers game tonight. I
You
sounds
are.
like my son, myself, and 7 other people.
Yeah.
We'll get into that when we come back.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
All over Woodward
And a lot
Sports.
more. And a lot more. Jordan Zimmer, a lot of different things.
Bridge Street Exchange, downtown Fenton. I'm trying to find me a shirt. Ooh, look at these swimming shorts. What are you doing over there, Stick?
I'm trying to find me a drink. Ooh, look at these bonfire bitters.
Ready for summer.
Let's go.
Now I got Mike mad at me because I made a comment about reading Mike's comments. Mike, I didn't mean disrespect when I said that. Okay.
Okay, you okay,
Everybody's
Mike?
mad today.
Everyone
Everybody's mad.
is so sensitive.
Mike can't fight, though, so he can get mad.
All right, so listen to me right now. My son is home this week. He was home for my dad's memorial, and he's home for a couple more days. So I said, one of the things we've been talking about is we haven't been to a baseball game in 2 years. And so I said,
That's
hey,
true.
the Tigers are at home on Wednesday. Would you like to go to the park? He was like, yeah. Dumb me, I thought it might be difficult to get tickets.
No.
Because there's only 8,000 fans there. There were plenty of good seats available, and they were very, very cheap. How cheap? Great seats for $12. And the question that I have for people is, are you staying home because you're worried about COVID or because the Tigers are just an abomination? I mean, seriously, because my guess is...
COVID's a cop-out.
I think it is too,
It's a
Joique.
cop-out
I'm with
for
you.
him.
I think it is too.
Yeah,
I really
it's
do.
a cop-out for him. I don't think nobody's trying to go there right now.
Now, in fairness, and we were talking to Justin from Channel 7 about this, in fairness, the weather has sucked, right? Tonight's going to be okay, like 61 degrees at
61,
first pitch. I'll wear a light coat. We'll be fine, okay? People usually start coming in mass to the stadium. I mean, when do you guys go? You wait maybe a Friday night, a Saturday afternoon when the weather's
I like
nice?
the daytime games when it's like really sunny and I can just have a beer and fries and just sit.
Joique, what about you? You go down to the park, right?
Womp.
Oh, boy.
No.
There's silence there.
I haven't been in years, though. I will be honest.
I'm not going to lie. So, yes, I think the last time I went to the Tigers, to Comerica, was for the Rihanna concert.
No, but
For the
that's
Rihanna concert?
And it's funny because like Steve said, in fairness, the Tigers suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is that why people aren't going? Is it the weather? Is it COVID? I mean,
no. You know what though? I can never watch a baseball game on TV. I have to go to a game.
Me
to
too.
watch
Love
it.
being at the park.
And so
love being at the park.
And so I can't remember. I can't tell you the last time I've been down there though. Honestly, it was after the Rihanna concert for sure. But I couldn't tell you the last time I went to a game there.
I'm not joking. I'm really looking forward to buying my son a beer at the game, like that. Now that he's 21,
Yeah.
like I'm really looking forward to going up to one of those things and buying him a beer and father-son moment. We're sitting in the stands and we have a beer and everything.
You could have been bought it. You could have bought him a beer in Canada legally if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
but at the game, you know what I
At the
mean?
game.
That's we could have done it at a game if we had gone to a hockey game in Ontario for sure.
Yeah.
Tigers are garbage, no doubt. It's too much work to go downtown for them. I see. It's
Yeah.
weird for me because I was always, when we got our season tickets, they sucked. They sucked, and I just liked. It was something that he was really into, and I like going down to the park. I think it's fun being at the ballpark.
I
Good
love
or bad?
Love being at the ballpark. Love when the weather's nice. Love drinking beer. Love all of that. But it's not as fun when it's mostly empty. Why am I going to go if I can't people watch? Because I'm going to be honest, that's what I do most of the time, especially when the team sucks.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more so going to a game and having a big crowd there, and then your team is winning, right, or losing, but preferably winning, and you can feel the energy from everybody in the stadium.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's kind of what makes going to the game special for some people. Being able to go to, say a Lions football game, last game of the season, to get into the playoffs, or that run that Javit had against the Bears.
Awesome night.
Electrifying. You'll
Sure.
never forget. And you always say this. You've never heard that the stadium that loud before. And so I think when I go to the game, I'm going there to feel the energy of everybody else around me, to enjoy a good game, and just enjoy the atmosphere.
Somebody said, Steve said, that's what the crowds looked like before COVID when they were bad. They weren't like this. These aren't even crowds. They're assorted people. I mean, really, it's weird, and that's why. Thus, the question. It's like, now listen. In the last few years, you've been able to go to the secondary ticket places and get great seats. It's like, Steve, I know you're from Chicago. It's almost like going to Comiskey. You know, I mean, honestly, really, that's what it's like. The White Sox, you could just get a ticket to that. I mean, the Cubs, you knew you were going to pay. It's funny. My son and I actually went back in our brain, and we were like, when is the last time we went to a game? And he lives right across the street from Wrigley, and it was the summer of 2019. He and I went to a Cardinals-Cubs game. I paid a lot of money for those tickets, and they weren't good seats, but not that there were horrible seats in Wrigley, but they weren't good seats. But I paid a lot of money. Comerica Park, I haven't had to do that in 5 years.
Yeah.
But, I mean, when I say this, I mean, you guys, I don't know if you've watched it, and there's nobody at these games.
No, and I feel that being there, it would feel almost eerie.
Yeah.
That it's so empty because it's just, sports are not supposed to be that way.
You know, I felt like that when I went to the Pistons game. Did it feel like that to you, Art? So we were walking through, like, the suites, and we were heading down to our suite, and it was totally empty. It was so empty to the point where we had to walk around ropes that were roped off to get to our suite. And I don't know, but when Art walked in there, he was in heaven. He had a great time.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, but yeah, there's nobody there. The other thing is if you want to use the bathroom, they have like one bathroom for the entire building, so you have to walk like, I'm trying not to sound like a Debbie Downer, but I am. But having to walk around all of Little Caesars to find a restroom because they're closed due to COVID, it grinded my gears.
You know what, though? You just could have took the elevator that was by our suite down, and this is the bathroom right at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I don't know the
I'd
fancy...
much rather walk.
Yeah.
Are the concessions are open, though, right? They're
all
not?
closed. Everything was closed.
Are they closed at Tiger
No,
at
the
Comerica?
concessions are open.
Well, the Little Caesars spot was open for you to get.
So they
I
have
just
like,
want, I want a
three
dog and a
spots.
beer.
Yeah,
Like,
you have-
honestly, I just want a dog and a
And
beer.
so you have like
Me
three
too.
spots that were open. You have like, they have like a popcorn one where you get candies and water. Then you have another one where you can grab some beers and pizza. And then they had another one with like Coney Island type food. So it was cool. It was fine, but it was like even sitting on the floor the game before was different. Like it didn't feel like, you know, you have all these artificial sounds of the crowds cheering in the background, and when the game was over and they cut everything off and people were walking out, a pin drop and there would sound like a bomb.
I will say, like, that annoys me more than anything is the fake crowd, because when you're actually at the game, no one's cheering. Like, and even if they were, it wouldn't be that loud. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm an audio guy or whatnot, but it was eerie. But it was. Go ahead, Joique.
I was on the court. You can hear the guy from the top of the first section yelling at the refs. Like, you can hear him yelling like clear as day, as if he's sitting like 2 rows behind you.
I love going to see the Tigers on the road, like guaranteed rate field in Chicago. For a while, you guys know the routine in Chicago. Chicago's the hot ticket. Everybody wants to go to Wrigley. And you know what, Joique, it's almost like we were talking about Detroit earlier, and people have these preconceived notions, okay? You know what? Guaranteed rate field is it's on the south side. It's so bad. You know what? You take the L, you get off, you walk 15 feet, you're in a stadium. Nothing's going to happen to you in 15 feet. I've taken my kid there hundreds of times, seriously. You know, it's great. And, you know, it's interesting because I was waiting to see with the Sox getting better. They're still not there yet. Part of it is arguably their 2 best players are out. I was like, I wonder if that'll become the hot seat, you know, or hot ticket as opposed to the Cubs and everything. But, you know, obviously in COVID, we don't know. But here, nobody's going. I'm not joking. I can't wait to go. I like the stadium experience, and there's nothing like going to a game with your kid. There's nothing like nothing. It's the best.
So it's crazy that you're looking forward to giving your son a beer.
Yep.
That tells you a lot about the Tigers season.
Right.
It's just that Jenna said, I haven't been to a sports game in years. I miss it. I want normalcy back. And I think that's a big part of it. I told you my thing, and I still haven't done it yet. I want to go sit in a gosh damn movie theater. And I want to eat that popcorn with that fake butter. I don't know what it is, but it's cracked to me. And I want to go refill my soda 15 times till I feel like at any moment diet soda is going to come out of my pores. I just want to do it because it's a sense of normalcy. Not that, oh, hey, that new movie's coming out. Although Halloween Kills is coming out in October. But no, I just, you know what? I want to do it because I miss it. And it reminds me of normal times.
Normal times.
Watching those highlights right there kind of made me miss playing baseball. It made me miss playing baseball, not watching.
Sure.
Yeah.
I
get that.
Yeah.
I love that park too. Comerica Park's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. I know a lot of people give it shit because it's not Tiger Stadium, but that's the reason why people give it shit, because it's not Tiger Stadium. It's a beautiful park in its own right.
It's beautiful.
Nothing's gonna be Tiger Stadium.
Only thing I don't like about it is that it has like a big sign of Grand Valley that you can see right from sitting down in the. Like, why is that right there? Why isn't that not Wayne State? Anyway, we'll talk about more reasons on why that's there when we come back after these breaks. Stay tuned. Joique Bell, Kennedy Broadwell, Sean Baligian. Woodward Sports.
Morning, Art.
Morning, D-Mac.
Hey, you need to loosen up back there, Art. Welcome back.
Art,
What?
I thought we worked through it.
No,
didn't
we
work through
weren't,
it.
but you guys are talking to me while I'm trying to load up commercials. It's nothing you guys did.
Welcome back,
I just don't want
everyone.
to screw. I don't want to screw up. That's it.
You're not going to screw up.
I know,
You've
but
been
you're
doing this for months. You're not going to screw up.
Never mind.
You know, you're making me hungry.
Don't do it.
Do it, because I'm looking over there.
No,
and
I
my
know.
boy Dave's got some food as well.
I'm
We got the
itching.
smoke show coming up. Steve said PNC Park is my favorite of the new stadium. It's not even close. I agree.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, go see a game. Go see a game in Pittsburgh. Stadium's awesome. It's a location as well. You know, you got the river behind it and everything. Kind of downtown Pittsburgh. Great location. It's just a beautiful stadium. No doubt about that. Jordan Zimmerman, 13 seasons in the league, announces his retirement. In a way, I feel sorry for Jordan Zimmerman.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Jordan Zimmerman as a human being. As a human being, okay? The desire was there, okay? But the fandom side of me is going to be pissed at Jordan Zimmerman for the rest of his days, because what's he supposed to do, say no? I mean, Al Avila offered him this crazy, what was it, 5 years, $110 million. What's he supposed to do, say no?
Right.
Like, why am I mad? Of course, you say yes at that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Baligian, we want you to stay here at Woodward Sports. I'm not sure I'm going to do it. Well, we want to give you a 3-year contract for $1 million. Okay. You know, what are you supposed to do? Say no? But there's that fan side of me that's pissed at him and more pissed at Al Avila for being, well, Al Avila.
Dumb.
But Jordan Zimmerman, as somebody said, he robbed Detroit. He did. But when I saw this comment, I thought of it from an athlete's perspective, Joique.
Yeah.
I did. Because did you hear what he said? I wish I could have stayed healthy. I wish I could have gave more. My body wasn't holding up.
Yep.
That sucks. That sucks. I mean, I feel for you in that regard, Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, 13 years in any professional sport is a long time. And really, you want to count when he was playing in, the minors? Was he in the minors first? And then came up. So, I mean, 7 years there, then 5 years here, and then finished up his last year with the Washington Nationals and just not being able to be yourself. Like, I understand that. And the hard part for an athlete is knowing when to call it. You know, is knowing. And I always tell athletes, because I would have people tell me this coming out, and they'll say, man, still as long as you can. And I never got that when I was a young player. And then when I got older and I'll see players in the training room and they might not be playing this week, and we'll joke with them and say, hey, you stealing from the franchise. You stealing from the team. You steal. And they'll sit there and say, no, I'm not stealing. I earned this.
Yeah.
I earned this. I said, no, you stealing.
I love what Mikey said. Jordan Zimmerman is the Charlie Villanueva of the Tigers. And again, I think that's a perfect analogy to get. This is a perfect analogy to get for two reasons. Because number one, I think my anger isn't at Jordan Zimmerman. My anger is at Al Avila. And my anger wasn't at those two signings. I don't even like to think about it. My anger wasn't at those two signings. It was at Joe Dumars. And then what happened a couple years later, if you remember, is the excuse making started to come out of the palace. And people said, well, how much of this is really on Joe? Joe's hands were tied. And I'd go, whoa, 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 whoa. Joe signed Ben Gordon and Charlie Villanueva after Mr. Davison passed. That's a lame excuse, and it's a non-factual excuse. And Joique, you've seen me get worked up over Al Avila. What have people said about Al Avila?
But you really like him, though. You really like him. You really
what
like him.
have people said about Al Avila? Poor Al Avila, he hasn't been able to spend money. How does a 5-year, $110 million contract to Jordan Zimmerman sound? That was not Dave Dombrowski. That was Al Avila. And most of my issues are because people don't do their fucking research. They're herded right into the sheep pen. No, old Bessie. Just herd them right into the barn. Do your research. You're being unfair to Al. Al didn't have any money to spend.
Jordan, simmer down, Sean.
Yeah,
Pelfrey?
it's a lot.
Sean.
Zimmerman? Lowe?
Yeah.
Upton?
The hat's off.
Like research. Just do a little research.
Hey,
but everybody's so
Sean,
quick to make excuses.
Sean,
There it goes. Put the hat back on.
Sean, sit the next couple
We're okay.
quarters out.
We're okay.
Yeah. Sit the next half hour.
I'm going to go sit in the booth and be
Yeah,
angry
Art,
with
is that
Art.
you?
Okay.
Is that Art?
Anyway,
Go sit in
we've
Art.
got a few minutes left. Art, why don't we fire up that video of that kid getting absolutely freaking wrecked?
No!
Don't.
No.
Fire it up!
Fire it up. Fire it up.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
Here we go. Boop! Oh. I mean, Joique, when did you start doing drills like this?
8.
8. How old do you think these little nuggets are?
They look like they 6.
Yeah.
Are they 6? How old are they?
I have no idea,
Is
but
that
they
good?
look itty bitty to me.
At this moment right here.
Bop.
I mean, that little kid came in.
I would guess they're around 8, 9.
Hey, at the end of the day, he made the tackle.
Yes.
Running back. At the end of the day, he made the tackle.
And the other kid almost got his neck snapped off.
What other kid?
The one that literally took a helmet to his helmet. It was like this.
Right, so that's the defender, and the defender made the tackle.
I know, but they're just so tiny. Oh.
Hey, he got to get low.
Yeah,
So that's what you would say to this child.
So I would tell, if I was his coach,
I smell ribs.
and we were doing that drill, I'll let him know that he has to go. He has to get lower. Low man wins. But I wouldn't have kids that young in pads.
Right.
And so this is my philosophy when it comes to football. I don't want little kids out there playing ball because they don't know the proper technique yet. And so when I have my football camps, which I have coming up next month, June 19th, go get your tickets at joiquebell.com. Is that
Is he a pro? Did you hear how seamlessly? You're a freaking pro, man.
Did you hear that, Sean?
That was beautiful.
Sean, thank you. It means a lot coming from you.
Jeez, right in conversation, he just floated it in. That was beautiful.
Thank you. So,
what date is that again, Joique?
June 19th. June 19th, we have a lot of things happening that weekend. Please go to joiquebell.com, click on the Charity Weekend tab, and it'll have everything that you want. Everything that we're doing that weekend in there. But anyway, when I bring kids to my camp, it starts at 6, ends at 17. That with the little kids, we bring in there and we just want them to have fun, right? You know, we're going to teach them some drills. We're going to go over 3-point stands, 2-point stands, head-up techniques. We're going to do all of that, but we're going to make it fun. Because what we're trying to do, we want them to come out again next year.
Right.
And then we can get more serious. But it's still going to be fun. And as they continue to grow, they continue to learn, and they can be around some of the guys they see on TV with the athletes I have coming in. So I wouldn't have kids out in pads at that age. They look like they all of 6 years old.
Right.
They're not ready yet.
No.
Fish, yes.
And your 10th annual Joique Bell, whatever it is, it's in Benton Harbor, Indiana, right?
No, it's in Benton Harbor, Michigan.
Okay.
It's
Sorry,
Benton
wrong
Harbor.
Benton
I
Harbor.
know.
I just get
A lot of people didn't pass geography, so it's all right.
I'm actually good at All right, I'm actually good at geography, whatever.
Oh, I guess not. So it's in Benton Harbor, Michigan, June 17th through the 19th.
2 inches from Indiana.
And then no, it's actually
I can
like 50
walk
miles.
across the border.
No, seriously, it's about what, 15 miles?
No.
Is it more than that?
No, it's more than that. So It'll be about 30 or 40 miles.
I want to apologize because clearly I've created a monster over there.
You really have. These booths are.
Fish, sometimes, like he was talking about charity, it's not the time and play. I know you meant well, and I appreciate you having my back, buddy. But I'll pay you $5 for the joke, but let's sort of reel off of it. I don't need you going so heavy
listen,
on it.
Fish doesn't need your money. Just put that towards your child support. But
I was trying to have your back. Fish, get him! Grill the shit out of him!
I got your back, Fish. Fish, I got your back.
Did you hear professional art there? And then it doesn't take much, and then he goes right into ranting art.
Yeah.
That's why I love him.
Yeah, I love him.
He's great.
So anyway, if you go to joybill.com, my charity weekend from June 17th to June 20th. Come have fun. Bowling, 5K, football camp, dance camp, health and wealth kickoff, talking about finances, cryptocurrency, credit repair, physical fitness, financial literacy, everything. We have everything there. Come enjoy yourself. Celebrity flag football game. Come on, it'll be a great time. Sean's coming.
Yes.
Kennedy's coming.
Yes.
Art's coming. Fish
I kind of want to
coming.
run the 5K.
Are you coming to run the 5K?
I think I can come the first day, but
I'm thinking about having a
after
prize. I'm thinking about having a prize for the 5K, but I'm gonna have some professionals there, so I know they're gonna win. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely won't win the 5K,
I'm
but
not gonna
I
win
will
either.
participate.
yeah, no, and in the 5K, you don't have to run the whole way. You can walk some.
I can
jog
run a
little bit,
5K.
but it's not about. It's just about finishing,
Right.
challenging yourself to do something
Yes.
different, and that's the whole idea of the 5K, health and wealth. So
Challenge yourself to do something different.
yeah,
Like show up an hour before the show. Wait, what?
Are you gonna run?
We
that
can run
too?
it together.
I've never ran a 5K. I'm
Okay,
out
that's
of
the perfect
shape.
time. So challenge yourself, and you don't have to run it. I just said you can walk some.
Okay, please stop yelling at me.
It wasn't yelling.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I might be busy that
So
day.
it's June 9th. I know
You're
I can
gonna
come
be there.
I know I can come the first day. The second and third day I can't come. That's a busy weekend, as you probably know.
Always busy.
Yeah,
You're
it's always
I don't know why,
Yeah.
because I've been telling you about this for months. So I don't know why you just didn't take the weekend off from me.
See your true
Stuff
colors.
comes on the schedule, Joique.
Do you want to know the truth? Do you want me to tell you?
No,
You just don't wanna come.
I
You
don't,
just
because
don't
it's gonna break my heart.
No, I'll be there the first day. The second day, it's somebody in our house's birthday. And then the third day,
Happy
I have
birthday
to
to
play
them.
pretend that I care it's Father's Day.
Oh,
So
no, why would-
yeah, and every man knows exactly what I'm talking about. We do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is the best. Do you know what I really want for Father's Day? I want to be on my grill. I want to watch a Tiger baseball game. I want to fall asleep, and then I want to get back on my grill. That's what I really want for Father's Day.
No
This
golf,
is what
But I
Sean?
have to play pretend and go,
So-
this is great.
So
Oh,
this is my
wow.
favorite thing to do on Sundays. Is to, like, growing up, it was to go to church, come back, put on the game, fall asleep while they're cooking, and then wake up halftime, the food is done, eat, watch some games, watch some more games, fall back asleep.
Yes.
And then wake back. You know, those were some good
Yes.
times. Those were back in simpler times.
That's what I want. That's what I want for Father's Day. Do I ever get it? No, because
No.
Father's Day isn't about fathers. It's about them.
You know what I would like for
Oh, who's
Father's Day?
them?
The kids and my wife. It is. Listen, every man. I'm telling the truth right now. For every man, whether they want to admit it or not, that there are men in here. I'm not calling out anybody, but every man in this room right now is going like this.
To what?
Well, I'm
It's
the only
about
woman in this
them.
room.
What? What do you want? Art said he wants something. What does this mean, Art? You say you want
No,
that
no,
for?
I was counting the amount of diapers that I have to change, and I just want to change one less.
That's what
that
you want to
day.
do for Father's Day?
No, I was putting my hands up in the air.
No, I thought you said you wanted something from your wife or something. So
Oh,
you're doing.
that's what-
Okay, my bad.
I think we
It's
can.
not
want something
about
from
you
the
on
wife.
Father's
Like
Day.
this.
It isn't. And
No,
that's okay. I'm fine with it.
He was
But
looking at
Mother's
me.
Day, it's
about
coddling.
you.
Fuck
Art-
that. No,
Art-
I want to be treated like a king.
It's not about you on Father's Day. That's okay. But
All right, what are you doing
do
for
you
Father's Day?
really want me to have a day? All right. Well, I'm going to sit on the couch in my boxers, scratching myself. I'm going to go to the grill. I'm going to take a nap. Then I'm going to go back to the grill, and then I'm going to go back to the couch, scratching myself.
All right,
That's Father's Day.
They have a cream for that.
I don't want to. I like the scratch.
Here we go.
I do. I like it.
So we got to get out of here today. We have Kennedy Broadwell, Sean Baligian. Thanks for tapping in with the gang. Say it for me, Kennedy.
Thanks for tapping in with the gang.
No.
Oh.
What you? No. How you supposed to end it? How do I end it?
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.